Do you guys hear us? Is everything working? Is everything all right? Boop. Hello. Woo!
Yippee, yippee.
We want your opinion about Lynn because you knew him before. Do you know the T?
Huh.
Do you know the Wizard Liz?
Wizard Liz?
You don't know the Wizard Liz.
No.
Are you on the incel side of the world?
Yeah, maybe.
We'll get into it later. What? Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Welcome back to another episode of Girl Dinner.
Girl dinner, it's slumber party.
It's dinner and it's for the girls.
It looks like we're just in our temple clothes.
Temple?
Yeah.
What are temple clothes? What temple are you going to, girl? Mormons have temple clothes?
Where did my mic go?
Oh, wait, you're right.
That's so
well, you
it's on my
changed.
sweater. That's so funny.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Sorry, guys.
In the future, please. Please. My bad. I did not mean to do that.
What'd you do?
I just retransitioned to the starting screen. Hello.
Sorry, I have a mic now. But temple clothes, when you're Mormon, you wear all white.
You go to the temple when you're Mormon.
Yeah, and you wear all white
I
clothes.
love the temple.
You've never been.
And I love being Mormon.
You've never. I'm so
Stop
tall.
lying. You always say that when we link up, but you're not.
I know.
Like,
look at my
that
look
tall.
at my little army sticking out of the pajamas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We can get you new ones.
No. God no. Jesus. Pokey got me these pajamas.
No, is it QTC?
Yeah, they have my name
Cute.
on them. Do they have your name on yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Iman.
Oh, I just touched your boob. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, I should thank you.
Okay. You're like, finally. It's been so long.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hello everybody.
hello.
We have matching pajamas
We do.
and we are making ice cream and pizza today.
I feel like the angle is slightly off. Let me fix it. Tell me about your
She's
life,
a producer. Man, it's been crazy.
Cutie. Really?
Yeah, I was in Vegas on Monday. Came back. Chat will have to remind me. Yesterday they were asking me all these questions, and I was like, I could not keep track.
You were like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I do not know. Oh yeah, my dog ate onions. That was the whole thing.
Oh, yes, you told me about that, actually.
That was crazy.
We stay in touch.
Yeah. The AMAs were cool though. I think the AMAs were my biggest.
Yeah, I saw
thing.
you with I saw a bunch of celebs with you, actually.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I did meet Mr. Boozy
Onion Gate.
and Benson Boone and Sierra. It was pretty cool.
Cool. You smell nice.
Thanks. I think it's my hair.
It is.
Yeah. I don't know what I used, but I took my hair because I sleep in a bun, which you're not supposed to.
I recognize that shampoo.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's so funny.
I think it's in a black and pink bottle.
I don't know. I have no clue. I like to
Sniff,
rotate.
sniff.
Yeah. I keep
There we go.
I sleep in a bun even though you're not supposed to. I know it's like bad.
Is
It
it?
like pulls your hair out or whatever.
Oh, sure.
But I took my hair out of my bun this morning and it like
fell in my sink.
I smelled my hair and I was like, wait,
It smells good.
yeah. So thank
So
God.
happy to see you.
Happy to see you. What have you been up to?
I don't want to talk about it.
She doesn't freaking want to talk to you guys, you freaking idiots.
That's not true. Okay, let me explain. I don't want to talk about it. That doesn't even mean anything wrong happened.
Yeah.
It's just like behind the scenes work stuff. And I'm tired because I didn't sleep enough last night. And you want to know why I didn't sleep enough last night?
Because you were thinking about work?
No, actually.
Oh.
Because I went to Leslie's home and we played board games for 8 hours straight.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then I take a car home. Too much.
She invited me and I forgot
Why
to
are you louder
reply.
than me? Be quiet.
I can move mine down.
What? Why are you being so loud?
I think I just have a loud voice.
No, wait. How about we swap
Oh.
and see if that makes a difference, because then we'll know if it's the mics or if it's us.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
I forgot. I got invited. We could
You
have fun.
didn't? You didn't go?
No, I got invited.
You bitch.
I know, I forgot to reply.
Cutie hates us. She thinks she's better than us, and she never wants to hang out.
I don't think I'm better. I'm just really bad at replying.
She thinks she's better than us, she hates us, and she never wants to hang out.
Dang it. Well, I did go to karaoke on Tuesday. You didn't go.
I wasn't invited to that.
Oh.
I also have
gone?
never karaoke.
Really?
I don't know if I would have gone.
I don't think
I
you
think
would've gone.
people tend to not invite me to things that relate to potentially drinking, which I understand.
Yeah, but you will go and you'll just not drink.
Yeah, but sometimes that's boring. And sometimes I won't go.
Okay. But do you prefer the invite?
Yeah, always.
Okay.
But I don't blame people when they don't, you know?
Yeah. That's fine. Talk about Liz, they're saying.
No, that's just one person saying. So now I'm worried they're trying to clip me, you know what I mean?
Oh, monster. They do that to you.
They do that to everybody. Wait, you know what? I kind of wish the monitor was over there.
She wants to change her setup.
Well, I don't think I can do that anyway. So,
Next time.
Anyways, next time.
Let me grab our ice cream machine.
Please.
I'm very excited about it.
Who in the chat does know about the drama?
I don't know the drama.
I can't believe you don't know the drama.
No.
It's kind of funny, guys. The 10 minutes before we start the stream, Cutie and I just dropped the biggest bombs.
I know, I told you so much, and then you're just like, okay, time to go.
We just say the craziest shit. We're like, did you know this person did that? All right, start stream. And then we start stream, and then we talk about more tea, so.
There's a moment that Mimi jumped on the keyboard, and I was like, if she unmutes right now,
I know.
I will be dragged. Okay, so it's a big ice cream machine.
Is your address on this anywhere?
No, I don't think so. I was just looking at that, because it was inside a different box.
Oh, yeah, no, it's shipped to Amazon.
It's like the Amazon.
Okay. Well, I'm going to lift with my feet. Wait, this is really...
Back
Sorry, my
knees.
legs?
Yeah.
No, my knees. My legs.
Your legs. Look at her.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Today we are unboxing this big box.
Ice cream machine.
Yep. It's got an ice cream machine. So we're going to make it ourselves instead of buying it.
And it's a fancy one. It's $300 freaking dollars.
Can you take this home? I don't want this shit.
Yes. Because I decided I would make it. I brought this one because I can use it for Master Baker.
God, every time you say that, I think you're saying masturbator.
I know.
I was asking her what she's been up to this last week. She's like, oh, well, we've been working on this in Deco. We've been doing this, that. Also, I'm preparing for Master Baker. And I'm like, you're preparing for... Right.
You know, it's a fan favorite, Master Baker.
Right.
The
Hey,
people
so
love it.
Do we want DMCA music or no DMCA music?
No DMCA music. Why?
Why?
Wait, why do we want... Because then the VOD gets muted. What? You want the VOD to get muted? Yeah, because then they want to watch the VOD. That's so sad. You don't.
VOD frogs.
I have a lot of VOD frogs. Yeah, you're a menace. VOD frogs hate to see you
I
in the room.
do too, but like sometimes you just wanna, you know.
The VOD frogs will be devastated.
Okay, give me one song. Give me
one song.
VOD frogs. Fast forward 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if this will be DMCA'd, but this song just makes me happy.
There's a box within a box. Why do they do this?
Ugh. What are you? You can leave it. We can do this together. Oh, also, my week has consisted of a lot of gymming.
Really?
I went 4 times. I'm tired.
Why? Dude, I hate your drawers.
She does it the wrong way every time. Every time she tries to shove them in there, and I'm like, it's a gentle push, and it closes itself.
I would move. I hate them. Gosh dang it. Yeah, you're a gym
Pourquoi il y a
rat.
des cousins sur le plan de travail?
Why are you trying to be a gym rat?
Ça veut dire quoi? Des cousins dans le quoi?
What? When's the next time you're going to Paris?
We'll see. I currently am planning for something else.
Ooh.
Something real nice.
Ooh.
With someone that is great. That's all I'll say.
You and Lily Pichu are going to China.
Oh mon Dieu, tu vas pas savoir. Tu vas me lancer dans un... Je vais crash out. Je sais pas si vous dites ça en français. Sorry. No, you're incorrect.
Oh.
Stop guessing.
Why?
Because you might get it right and you're going to piss me off.
Oh.
I'm trying to tease. Oui, c'est vrai, coussin, coussin, coussin. She was asking, why are there pillows on your... And here's the thing, I agree. Like, this one's not cooking, but it's a Moroccan pillow, which I like. But it's the wrong kind of pillow for, like
a slumber party?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a white pillow. This is like a summer outside.
Yeah.
In the garden kind of pillow.
But it's a pretty pillow.
Thank you so much. Hi, Pumpkin, I missed you.
I don't know if this is made up or if it's in my head.
Hey, in my head?
Oh, there you go. I can't tell if since I've started Invisalign, I feel like it's softened my jaw. She doesn't care about my jaw. I think Invisalign is nerfing me.
You can't mog as hard anymore?
Yeah.
I kind of get what you mean, but here's the thing. Sometimes your Invisalign might be reducing your TMJ, in which case...
So I'm getting uglier.
No.
I'm pissed.
No, it actually means your face might slim. Sure, your jaw might be a little softer, but I think you look beautiful and it doesn't look weird whatsoever.
I would rather have a strong jaw.
She said I'm trying to mog. What made you come to this conclusion? Like, did you notice or something?
This stream.
This stream?
Yeah.
Oh, then go back to yours and see. Because maybe just the lighting or something.
Weird?
Yeah, or maybe just today. Don't let one thing throw you off.
Okay.
Any favorite DMCA-free music?
We usually just, we do the Harris Heller classics.
The huh?
Harris Heller.
Who?
Oh, he just is a DMCA-free, like,
How's this?
Is it AI?
God, I hope not. Wait, let's do this.
We never know.
Ow!
Fodder.
I have an idea. Chat, tell us if we look sexier like this.
You're gonna look so short.
What do you mean? You're gonna look so short. How about that?
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm fixing it.
There we go.
You might start mogging more.
Yeah.
Chad, is she mogging more?
They're just saying earthquake.
Sorry.
Earthquake.
Woo.
What is it? It's an ice cream maker. So usually ice cream makers, you have to like freeze a bowl and then you pull the bowl out of the freezer, you put your mix in and all this stuff. Or you have to fill it with ice and salt around it. This is a new fancy one.
Does that do that? Does it do it for
so
you?
So it freezes for you within here. It's a compressor. I've never used it, but I've always thought about getting it. And then I was like, well, we could use it for Master Baker plus this. So I was like, I'll just get it.
Please come up with a new name. I don't like it.
We like that it's a double entendre.
Oh.
We like that it's a fun little cheeky.
You guys are so...
It gets the people talking.
Like me?
Yeah. See?
Yeah,
because even if you're saying you don't like it, you're still talking about it. We're on episode, hope it's the right voltage, where that's what's cool about it, is it's just a normal plug.
Are we mogging more?
She really wants to touch your
I
boobs
feel,
now.
yo, like,
What?
be a little sturdier in life. Don't be such a pushover. Come on. Oh, that's better. That's better.
I wish I had long hair like yours.
These are extensions. And I didn't even really
Do
do
they
my
not
hair.
weigh
I'm
you
too
down?
lazy. No, it depends which ones you use.
It's too hard. Every time I get extensions, I just feel like so heavy. But I just do little clip-ins. But I assume yours are
No,
clip-ins?
that's what I mean. I don't do permanent ones now. That actually bothers me.
Permanents?
Yes.
Because they hurt you?
No, I just don't like anything that I can't take off.
What?
That's why I don't get tattoos. I don't like acrylic nails.
Do you sleep in them?
In what?
Your
Extensions?
extensions?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Never.
You just wake up and do it. Yeah, what
Yes.
extensions do you use?
They're called Lexi hair. It's a
Lexi
halo,
hair.
so it actually just
Oh,
lays.
I literally have those. You make them look so good.
Thanks, pumpkin.
That's crazy.
That's so sweet of you.
This girl asked me what I'm watching. I think she's hating. Or maybe she was asking a question.
Yeah, like is she beside you? Can you hear her tone? Was it like, what are you watching? Or was it like, oh, what are you watching?
Yeah, what the heck? Y'all look like fancy lesbians.
I like that for us.
Yeah, we're okay with that. Okay. Cool. Look at this little ice cream machine. Maybe I'll rinse it out, I guess. I guess that makes sense.
Damn, I wonder if I can look at my own chat. I can with the music playing. Pumpkin. Wait, I love that emote that yaps like that. That's very cute. This is...
I love when you learn your emotes. Did you see Foolish
legit.
and Ellum kissed?
No.
No, I didn't see that.
Foolish and Ellen kissed?
I don't know. That's what
Foolish and Ellen kissed?
the people are saying. I karaoke.
Send me the clip.
Oh, I was there? Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Who pays attention to men?
Well, if we kissed, now that's something.
Yeah,
no one
let's
missed.
be. The Halloween episode of Girl Dinner will be Madonna and Britney when they kissed.
Ooh.
That'll be our costumes.
I think she had grabbed her head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poki's so
What?
excited. Poki gets
You're
excited.
the one who brought
I
it
know,
up.
I was just trying to pander to you. Because I thought you would like it.
Pander to me is crazy.
I hate my hair. Okay, I'm seeing if my coffee's
Wait,
here.
they kissed many times?
What?
I don't know. Someone said they kissed more times than Ellen Plays League, which I'm assuming is a decent amount. Guys, this music is ass. Who has good DMCA free music?
Wow, I got coffee. I'm so excited. I love these boots, these black ones.
Thank you. They're from Sandy Liang. I also love them.
Sandy Lee?
Sandy Liang.
Liang. Sandy Liang. Okay.
Yes. Lily's music. Comfy beats.
Yeah, good call.
Very good call.
When are you going to be on a Lily track, be honest? When do we get the Poki feature? Why do I have so much cash in here? What the frick? Did Ludwig put cash in my bag? I just checked my bag. I have a big wad of cash.
How much we talking?
I don't know. Also, whatever that is that just filled up. Oh, that's a bead. That makes sense.
Oh my
That's
god,
me.
that looked like a pill.
I know, me too. I was like, wad of cash and pill. $100. 2, 3, 4, 5. 200. 2, 3, 4, 5. 300. $401.
That's funny because, sorry. You are mogging the hell out of my pile of cash.
What the hell? Well, your pile of cash looks cooler. Look at her pile of cash.
But the thing is, mine is all just $1 bills.
Why do you have so many ones?
Mr. Beast sent them to me.
Why did he do that?
I don't know.
Mr. Beast sent me $1 bills.
And I keep them in this drawer for like, I don't know, random cash
Okay.
in my drawer. And then one day my parents were over and I happened to come out and they happened to be looking in here.
Yeah.
And my dad got so
Hello, you want
embarrassed
this?
because he thought that he was like, he thought that I thought that he was rummaging through my things and found random cash of mine. But I'm like, no, like, I know that's not what you're doing. Also, thanks for not thinking I'm a drug dealer.
Or a stripper.
Pops. Or both.
Or that you love going to see strippers.
This is 500 actually. Wait,
You
that's
beat
400?
me. Yeah, 400. I don't know where this came from. I think Ludwig literally put it in my purse. Don't
Yo,
do that.
listen to the money. Listen
They're
to the
going
money.
to say you're out of touch. Be careful.
It's not fun to exist or make content anymore.
Pokey mentions $1. She's out of touch.
Mr. B sent this to me, okay?
Yeah, sure he did.
It kind of smells weird, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, now she's saying money smells
Whatever.
weird.
Who in the chat wants
What
it?
the
Does that
hell?
make it better?
No, you're fine. I saw your most recent hate thread.
Which one?
Talking about how much money Sweet and Sour makes.
Wait, who would hate on that?
Well, people, because you shouldn't make money, you stupid idiot.
We're losing money, like,
Yeah,
all
well,
the
that's
time.
also because you're stupid. Duh.
We're literally down like 50K.
It's because you're stupid.
Okay.
That's how people are. Every time I talk about, I loved being transparent about
I know.
like streamer awards and stuff like that. Every time I talked about it, if I was making money, what a selfish bitch. I can't believe she's making money. If I was losing money, what a stupid piece of shit. She's doing it wrong. It's like, whoa.
I love
Whoa.
existing in
I know,
space.
so that's why I gave up. So I listened to that whole segment because I thought it was I actually listened
Thank
to the
you so
whole podcast
much.
because I was driving back from Vegas.
Thanks so much, honey.
I listened to that one and the newest one. I got 2 in. 2
You're
in.
so nice. The fuck?
Why wouldn't I? It's the only way I can know what's going on in your life.
You just text me.
No.
I know you don't do that.
No.
You don't do
I don't
that.
do that, number 1. Number 2, it's too much to catch up on.
That's you know.
And half the
if
time
you
you'll say we
message
should
me-
talk in person.
Yes,
I
which we
know.
will after today's
I
episode.
know.
Yeah. Hi, Connor.
Women can't win. Ugh, can I have pizza? Connor, you have to wear pink if you come on girl dinner.
That's true. It's a rule. We put it in place since day 1.
Hey, not bad talking to Pokey. Pokey is my love. I love you, Pokey.
We're down
Wow.
50K. Most people don't even have 50K morons.
Wait, who are the morons? Them or
Yeah,
is
that's what I
Pokey?
was wondering too.
Wait, she's ducking covering. Please.
But does it make me a moron if I have money to invest in something,
She
especially my own
invested.
content, and I do that?
Listen, I think you made the right call. Guys, I'm trying to give Sweet and Sour, they didn't ask me for this. I'm trying to give them a makeover.
Oh yeah, our set.
I texted Pokey, I was like, can I redesign your set?
And I said yes, and she
I haven't
didn't
I'll
start.
get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
It was a lie. What she sent was a lie.
I'll get there. Oh, they're mad about the wire? You
There's a
guys
cord-
need
Oh
a
wait,
hobby.
you're right.
Yeah, it is. I don't know where that came from. Because it wasn't there before.
Yeah.
We're okay. I almost died, but we're okay. Where did this come from?
I don't know. I think maybe the camera was just lower before, so it didn't show.
Oh, that is what happened.
God, that pisses me off.
She's freaking pissed.
Tu cuisines quoi? On va faire de la crème glacée et des pizzas.
See, I want you and Lily to record a cute little song for your Sweet and Sour intro.
Wait, that's a
Yes.
good-ass idea.
It'd be so cute.
You are cooking with that idea.
I don't think there's a way to do it. Oh, you're a genius. It's in the corner, but they can deal with that. It's like this much.
Okay, I'm gonna just scooch it.
Oh, Mimi found a box. Like this, but it's you and Lily. And you're like, it's my best friend. And then you're like, it's my best friend. And then you guys just say nice things about each
I
other.
was gonna ask who should sing sweet and who should sing sour, But I think we should just swap because
Yeah,
that's
you
kind
guys
of the
swap.
point.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I've heard,
there a
because I've
playlist?
listened to enough of your podcasts that it's funny because you guys will swap. Like sometimes you'll be
Yeah.
like, that's why I'm sweet and you're sour. And sometimes she'll be like, that's why I'm sweet and you're sour.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
I love it.
I think it's better if Lily comes up with the lyrics. Poki did a writing class.
Yeah.
She can write.
3.
She did freaking 3 writing classes.
Yeah.
Bozos.
Bozos.
Yeah. What are you going to write? A book?
And I spent 50K on our podcast.
You idiot. No, 50K for a pod is not bad. I just want to say that. You should write a tell-all book.
I really should.
And
The
then
other
move
day
to
I was
Nantucket.
telling my friend a story, and she said, you need to write this down. But like it was a personal story, so I'm like, what do you mean?
Can I something?
But I know she's thinking tell-all story.
I
Yes?
do that in my cell phone.
I'm gonna do a long voice note.
Yeah. Because
I don't
there's
wanna
just
write.
been so much crazy shit that has happened in my life, and I'm like, no one will believe this, and I'm going to forget it.
Yes.
And I have, like, in
We
case
can
I ever
promote
want
each
to
other's
write
tell-all
a tell-all book, I have all of these notes. I will never write a tell-all book. I mostly, to be honest, you want to know my real reason for the notes? Is because when I throw these events, the seating chart is always the worst thing to navigate. So I'm not kidding you. I will check my phone and be like, oh, so-and-so used to secretly date. I can't sit them next to each other. The amount of times I've had to do that is actually crazy. So-and-so got in a fight. Oh, crap. Da-da. Like, I literally have to check my phone.
I get that. You know shit nobody knows.
I don't, it's so funny. I was telling
Actually,
Pokey some of the shit I
or
knew.
you just know more shit than everyone else because it's also part of your job a little bit because you host these events.
Yeah, that's part of it. But the second part of it is I'm like, I don't know how I've become this, but well, we talked about this where people just call me and they'll just be like, I need someone to talk to. And I'm like, okay. And then they tell me everything. But then I tell Pokey, respectfully. They didn't say don't tell Pokey.
That's so true.
If they don't say don't tell anyone, that
They
means you
might
can
be
tell
like,
people.
don't tell Lud, but they'll tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not Lud. You can
I've
tell
talked about
me.
this before. If they don't say don't tell anyone, then it's free game. If they say don't tell anyone, not even Pokey, then Pokey's the first one you tell. If they say don't
So
tell
either way,
anyone
she
for real, then you can only tell Pokey.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's how it
thank
works. So, but no. I don't know why people tell me everything, but I am pretty good at keeping secrets, like the ones that actually matter.
Honestly, I also think the vibe you give is like, you keep it to yourself.
Well, I know which secrets matter and which ones don't.
And also, I feel like I could tell you I killed someone yesterday and you wouldn't even react.
No.
You'd be like, oh, why?
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, you're not reacting.
Well, it was Slime. So last girl dinner, I canceled on Pokey as she was driving over. And I was like, Pokey, don't tell anyone. But Slime got arrested. I have to go get him out of jail. And she's like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
But,
I just said, well, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
We got to cancel girl dinner.
but it was funny because I told Chat this. I was like, my first move was grab my debit card. My second move was gossip about it.
Yeah.
My second move was call Pokey, tell her that
Which
Slime
I
got
love.
arrested. No, I had to cancel, but anyway.
But then she was like, never mind, that was a joke.
I didn't know it was a joke.
Also, I mean, it's so nice that you would do that.
Yeah, I was there. I was ready. I grabbed my debit card. I was like, I'm going to need to get cash. I'm going to have to get...
You're so sweet. Have you ever bailed someone out?
No, I didn't know how it worked. So that was the other part. I was like, I don't know how this works.
Does a debit card work kind of thing?
I know. I was like, I don't know. Do I have to stop and get cash? Like, all this stuff. And I'm like, it was a whole thing. But I just thought it was funny that I instantly said, like, Slime tells me this. And then I instantly have to, like, tell people about it. And then, like, what would have been funnier is if I left girl dinner canceled and then Pokey starts telling people and more people think that Slime actually went to jail.
I would only tell Lily.
You'd have to tell Lily. Lily would tell Michael. Michael would tell no one. Crap.
That's true.
Maybe Lily would tell Arya. Arya would tell Jamie. Jamie would tell Foosley. Foosley would tell Tina. Tina would tell Ray. Ray would tell Myung. Myung would tell
Chet, do you
Tarek.
guys hear me
Tarek
when
would
I'm
tell
in my
Ellum.
bedroom? I'm all the way in my bedroom.
Ellum would tell Stream. We got there. 30-year-old high schoolers, listen, it's for your entertainment. Don't act like it's not. I see you dumb bitches on Reddit. Don't pretend like you're not there. I was thinking about this the other day. I was being deep.
Yeah.
We are all we do in life when we're bored is watch or hear or talk about other people's lives for our own entertainment, even if those are fake lives, right? Like movies. Movies are just fake lives that we watch to consume to entertain our own lives. And it's like, damn, we should go outside.
I do think...
Gossip saves lives. I stand by that.
I do think it's power to some degree.
Yeah.
Oh, attends, il y avait des gens qui m'ont dit que la Tour d'Eiffel, ça finit aujourd'hui, mais j'ai pas compris. Also, would you like to begin?
Yeah. This is our new ice cream machine. We're very excited about it.
She's cute.
She is cute.
She's clean.
We're gonna see how powerful she is. We're not sure. But
Liz, thank you for the 25
I don't
months.
remember because we talked about berries last week, and you don't like blackberries because they're hairy, but
Yes.
you do like raspberries. Uh-oh.
I mean, like, I'll live, no matter what berries we're fucking with.
Well, I was gonna make raspberry ice cream, but we could just make vanilla. What do you prefer?
Chat can choose. I don't really care.
Put cheese in. I will put American cheese in there for you. Cheese ice cream. You love cheese. Only
Why
American.
are we putting cheese in our ice cream?
I'm joking.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
You love it.
I'm like, that sounds whack.
Raspberry and white chocolate. Okay, you can't add something. We don't have it. I like the braids. I like the braids too. Okay, I figured out what's triggering me, and it's no one's fault. I'm having hormonal acne.
Yeah.
But the hormonal acne is giving a dark spot right here because I'm not wearing that much makeup. You saw how much makeup I did.
Yeah. She doesn't
I
wear
didn't-
much makeup.
I don't wear much makeup.
Need it. She
No, I do need it. I'm so ready. Can we plan it actually, the makeover?
Which one?
Where you give me one?
Sure.
I would love to. Because you made Ellum look beautiful. If you can make Ellum look like that.
To be fair, Tina,
could change my life.
did a lot of that.
Oh, damn it. Tina.
Well, so you have a spot. Do you want me to try
No.
fixing it?
No, I'm just saying I have this spot and the shadow is making it look like I
But
have
would you let
jowls. And it's making me sad. No, because I need to look really close at my adult acne. Ugh. Ew, yuck.
Cutie, it's girl dinner. We don't worry about shit like that.
Ugh. Oh, I'm embarrassed.
You're a girl, I'm a girl. It's gonna be okay.
Be honest, do you think Benson Boone is going to get me tickets to his concert or what?
Who is that?
Poki.
You don't know the Wizard Liz? I don't know Benson Boone. It's gonna be okay. You know?
Yeah.
You know. All right.
He has that one song. The beautiful things that I want.
Ah, I do know that
And he
song.
does a flip. Wait. Okay, let me get the ice cream started, and then you can fix me. So we can. So then it's like doing its thing.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna put it back here in case it's loud.
Sorry, chat. I'm noting feedback for this setup.
She's learning.
The cable.
Okay. Slay. I'm really excited about this because if this works really well, it's gonna be a staple in the Master Baker kitchen.
Is this your first time?
Using this machine?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll do guests someday on Girl Dinner.
Yeah, someday.
We're just like not very, we're organized
just
enough, but like
chilling.
we're chill. Yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah.
You guys have to realize, I'm not kidding you, Girl Dinner is, she's gonna do it.
Which one?
It's this giant yuck that's happening.
Hey. Don't speak so negatively of your skin.
Ew, I'm sorry you're touching my zits.
You're a beautiful gal.
Anyway, Girl Dinner's like relaxing to me.
Same.
You
I
know?
kind of like when we don't like go crazy about it.
Yeah. It's just like, it's just,
It's
so if we have
supposed to be a chill, fun time.
Yeah. And inviting guests, you know my number one thing?
And then, like, we already have to coordinate between each other. Now I have to coordinate with a third person.
Yeah.
A fourth.
Well, Connor Eats Pants will just show up.
I thought the exact same thing.
Connor Eats Pants can just be our first guest because he'll just show up.
I thought the exact same thing. Okay, and then but that's already brighter, no? Or actually, I need to blend it out a little bit more.
Yeah. That's our list. Is Connor Eats Pants number 1, Kason number 2. Those are the people that'll just show up no matter what time or place.
Bless his heart.
You can't have a man be the first guest at girl dinner. We're misogynistic, actually.
Actually.
We haven't made our stance clear, but I would like to now.
Thanks for the 4 months.
Us at girl dinner, we actually hate women.
That's why we called it girl dinner.
Yeah, because we think girls are stupid and they don't eat enough food. So we're actually use the name as a derogatory. Girl dinner derogatory. I think, who did I call a bitch yesterday derogatory?
Jesus.
Well, you know, it's important because sometimes it's bitch nice and spicy, but sometimes it's bitch derogatory. But I'm nervous it might have been you. That's why I'm asking. Oh, it was Ray. Oh, it was Fusli. Oh, it was just the roomies in general. I doubled down on that.
You're crazy for that.
Bitch derogatory. Both of them. I didn't call Lily a bitch. Pokey would throw me out.
Definitely called me a bitch.
I've called you a bitch before, yeah.
Thank you.
You don't like gendered language?
I'm not too picky, to be honest.
Oh, she's not picky. You're just more demure.
Depends if it's fun.
Yeah, I think it's funny when I call people bitches.
I think your delivery makes it funny usually.
Yeah, are you going to the Kids' Choice Awards?
Oh, I haven't decided.
Bozo Clown! She pisses me off. Okay, I need a pen and paper. You know how I work. Let me see. Mimi, where is it? Oh, you're so cute. I just want to squeeze you, but you're not like a squeeze cat. Guys, I'm showing them how rich you are.
Those are gifts.
Oh, she's so rich, people give them to her for free.
It is too bright.
Look at these little boo-boos. I don't even... Do you want to hear something insane?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know how I'm going to describe this.
Okay.
I had a dream last night that I was like, about Labubu's.
Yes.
Okay. I was like really stressed about getting Labubu's, which is crazy because I don't have a Labubu.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why this was happening. But then someone walks in the room and they're like, oh, don't forget your baby. And I was like, ah. And so I had my baby, but for some reason.
Like a baby?
Yeah, I had a baby. I know, which is weird because I've always not liked them, which I'm not changing my tune here. I don't fuck with babies. Call me crazy. But someone's like, here's your baby. And I was like, frick. And I'm like trying to do something on the counter. I was like cooking or something and also was stressed about Labubu's for some reason. They give me this baby. I set it on the counter. But this is the thing I don't know how to describe.
You set the baby on.
Yes, and it was happy. The baby was like way happy.
You like just put the baby down on the counter.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, but for some reason, I don't know why, and I don't know how to describe this.
Mm-hmm.
The baby, and this was like normal in the world I was in my head, okay? The baby had like a balloon in it. So like think of like a turkey. You know how a turkey can like shove your fist in it? It was like
the balloon was in the baby's down there?
Yeah, like it was like a Barbie where there wasn't any genitalia.
Wait, isn't that used for something?
I don't know. But it wasn't like, it was like a whole, it was like, the baby was like a balloon. Like the pump was in the, but it was a real baby, but it was like a balloon.
Was there a balloon in the baby or was the baby the balloon?
Sorry, the baby was the balloon, but you could remove the balloon and it became a normal baby somehow.
So you put the balloon in the baby and it made it more balloon shaped.
They gave me the baby full of the balloon. They gave me the balloon baby, and I was like, God, now I have to take the balloon out.
And but isn't that a process for something?
I don't know.
I've heard of
but it was like a balloon baby, but it looked like a normal baby.
They pump a balloon in you.
They do that to stretch your throat out.
For what?
So when you have GERD, sometimes your tissue can, like your scar tissue can close your throat a little bit. And so they'll go in during an endoscopy and pump a balloon and stretch your throat out.
You know what I heard about recently?
What?
Like this colorectal treatment thing where they cleanse out your down
Oh my God,
layer.
me too.
You heard? It's
heard
a
about
new
that.
LA trend. It's and it is the most LA trend ever.
It's a fancy
You literally,
enema.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, yeah, it's just a fancy enema. You go and it's like 45 minutes to an hour, and they just clean your.
Yeah.
They take everything out of your intestines. Low key, I was like, should I try that?
That's how I was like, that
Should we?
seems cleansing. I saw that and I was like, huh.
I wanted to try it because like you never know till you try it, but I was worried
The
it
vulnerability.
would do something.
Yeah.
No, I don't give a fuck about the vulnerability.
Oh, really?
If it's someone's job to go in my butthole, it's their job.
Okay.
I don't care.
But like 10 pounds lighter. I do that before Streamer Awards. I show up, I'm snatched. Kind of worth.
I wonder. Just get a colonoscopy and you have to drink the prep. You'll be, huh? What does that mean?
It's magnesium citrate and it clears you out and then.
That seems dangerous. Don't you have beneficial bacteria in your intestines?
Probably.
That's what I was wondering
Yeah.
too. Like, how does it get rid of the bad bacteria, but it leaves the good bacteria?
I don't think it does.
Right? I feel like it would just wipe everything out. Mind you, actually, I was looking into, well, I didn't even look into this. I was just talking to someone because ever since I got antibiotics, my tummy's been
Oh, yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's getting a little bit back to normal, but yeah, that's why I was asking them. And so it kind of made sense in my situation because my
You wanted to
intestines
reset.
were fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But such is life.
Well, anyway, I'm stressed about this balloon baby, and they're like, make it a normal baby. And so I was like, where's the button? And there's like a button that you'd push, and then the balloon, like, it wasn't like a visible balloon, but like the air came out of the baby. But the baby, and it became a normal baby. And I was like, done. And then I woke up and I was like, that was weird.
You fixed the baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I
Proud of
hate
you.
that dreams are like,
Like, what does that mean?
yeah, like, what is going on here?
I feel like you could work that, like, I feel like you could reverse engineer it, figure out why you dreamt that.
I think it's because I want Labubus.
But the balloon is the confusing aspect.
I don't understand the balloon thing. I don't get it.
Hmm.
The baby was much cuter as a balloon baby. I was like, that's a cute ass baby. Because
And
it was
then
like
it got
puffy and
deflated?
fat. Yeah. And then it got
Aw.
deflated and it was a normal baby. And I was like,
Maybe it was telling you we're all getting Labubus instead of getting babies.
yeah. Cutie unprofessional, that dream means you want to have children. Shut up. Shut up. I don't know. All right. Wait, I was looking for a pen and paper. Do you have one? What?
Yeah, my legs are just sore.
Well, you can sit.
Oh yeah, you like to write stuff down.
I do.
I got you.
I was doing a site visit for Streamer Awards because we're using a new production team.
Yeah.
And I had this idea. I'm
Yeah.
actually, when stuff is in the oven and stuff, I'm gonna draw this idea out for you and get your opinion.
Ooh, I like that.
But we're like doing this walkthrough with like 10 people, and I was like, wait, I have this idea, and I
it's
just
you.
get on the floor and start drawing on the floor.
Oh, I like
It
that.
looks like an idiot, but I just have to. Yeah, that's how I am.
That's very creative of you.
Is it?
Yep.
I think it's like very neurodivergent of me.
I was gonna say that too, but I didn't know which one to use.
Well, she's got
Which
some of it.
flavor
so.
of neurodivergence?
A little bit of all of them.
I like that.
Pretty
A
confident.
good mix.
I mean, diagnosed with OCD
God was like, a little bit of this, a little
and
bit of that.
a little bit of ADHD, and
Cooked cutie right up.
been told to get tested for the other one. So
The other one.
the other ones. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I texted your lovely assistant the recipe.
About what? Oh, the recipe?
Yeah, she was very thorough.
Nice.
She was like,
Slay.
"What are you wearing? What are you doing? What?" And I was like, "I don't know." She was like, "Can you send me the freaking recipes so I can buy this stuff before the day of?" And
yeah.
I was like, "Yes." And then I sent them to her at 2 a.m, and she replied to me. I felt so bad.
2 in the morning? Oh no.
I know. So I'm sorry. I'm making your employees work overtime.
All good.
Okay. So, fun things about ice creams is ice creams are actually so much easier to make than people think.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, I don't look at ice cream and I'm like, what a complicated process.
It's so fun. My
I
mom used to
imagine,
make
can
it.
I guess what's in there?
Yeah.
Milk,
Uh-huh.
sugar,
Mm-hmm.
salt,
Yeah. Heavy cream is the only thing you're missing.
No, cream.
And vanilla. But
Well, it depends on what flavor.
yeah. So there's a few different ways. I mean, there's more some people are saying eggs. So there is like French vanilla specifically uses an egg base. Yeah.
I love French vanilla ice cream.
Oh.
No, we don't have to make it. I couldn't help exclaiming that. I'm sorry.
She loves it.
I know that immediately made you think, fuck, we should have done that.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Every time
It's okay.
I get like I feel like I'm doing a good thing.
Yes, but you also never ask respectfully.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll ask next time.
That's what happens when you have a valid point.
That's a valid point. I hate that. I'm gonna ask your assistant.
So cute.
What's Pokey's favorite ice cream?
Then she's just gonna ask me.
I know.
She doesn't know.
I was surprised. Okay. So, this is an interesting recipe. I don't usually like doing ice cream recipes like this. Because I don't like taking the gamble, but I kind of want to take the gamble with them because I think it's an interesting gamble. Sorry, I don't know how to explain it any differently. Usually what you do is you cook your sugars and your creams together, so then your sugar disintegrates.
Okay.
And then you don't have to worry about it, and you won't have any granules. Their recipe specifically says not to.
Oh.
And I don't super trust them, but
I've
been wrong before.
It called it out specifically.
It called it out specifically, so I'm kind of like, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to trust them, and I'm going to see what happens. But ice cream is so easy. My mom used to make it like every other Sunday. She would just make homemade ice cream, and you'd show up, and we'd have dinner, and then she'd be like, homemade ice cream. I know, my mom was dope. You would have really liked her.
I would have. Still do.
Yeah. Yeah. She would be excited. I've always talked about it. My mom would be so funny if she was alive. Because she would be like all for the tea. Like she would be in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Like
I feel like she'd know more tea than you.
Dude.
And that's saying a lot.
she was like the type of mom, like I broke up with my high school boyfriend and she called him and ripped him a new one. And I was like, he like broke up with me or something. And I was like, chill. She was like a tiger mom. I was like, chill.
I like that. Always someone on your team, you know?
You know, I didn't like it as a teenager because it was like embarrassing. But as an adult, I was
You're like, you need someone
thanks,
like that.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
I kind of want someone like that too.
Yeah, it was kind of nice.
Because,
in retrospect.
To be honest, the position that I'm in, I can't rip anyone a new one.
I know.
But I'd really like to, many times.
Imagine Pokey ripped someone a new one.
And to be honest, sometimes people deserve it, but I still can't.
I know. That's hard.
And that feels, you know, I just feel like I'm in such a box. Just like when I was listening to the money, and you're like, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. You're not allowed. Pokey, you are not allowed to listen to money.
Literally. But I'm listening to the cash flow. It's telling me things.
Okay. So this is our little ice cream bowl. Again, never use this ice cream machine. It's $300.
Never used.
I've never used it.
You were telling people never to use it.
I've never used it. I've never tried it.
Okay.
If this works,
okay,
then I will vouch and I will say every $300 is worth it. But we don't know.
You can't say $300 is worth it.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because that's expensive.
Yeah, but it can be worth it sometimes.
Okay, idiot.
But it can be, guys. It can be. Idiot.
Okay, idiot. Tu regardes pas le match, Paris? Non, désolé, mais tu peux me laisser savoir ce qui se passe?
Stop. Look.
Hey, I love you so much.
Chat. Are you kidding?
I think
she says close it slow.
No, honey. We've done many episodes and my cabinets have not changed. You simply push, and then it's a slow close. Wait, but you just need to understand the mechanism, and then if it doesn't work, like, you know what to do. I know you're looking at the chat to mediate this, but it doesn't matter. What matters is what's between me and you and our cabinets. I say our like we both live here.
We both live here. Someone said Ninja has an ice cream machine that's $180. This is the difference. Ninja's ice cream machine, you have to make your cream base the night before, put it in the freezer, and then pull it out. It's not as convenient. This, it's gonna freeze all in one go. So a lot of ice cream machines, including like the Cuisinart, which is only like $80, which is dope, you have to freeze the bowl the night before, and if you don't do it, then you're screwed.
But this does everything in one go,
so
hence the $300.
We're gonna see if it's worth it.
Potentially. The Fortnite guy, yeah, he has a
Yeah.
ice cream blender brand.
He's freaking branched out.
Yep.
Okay. So.
If I talk to you, will you stop doing things?
No.
Or also, do you want to give me things to do so we can do things?
That's
and then
up to
I can
you.
Yap? Yes. No, I should do things.
Okay.
I'll tell you when I'm tired. I mean, honestly, I'm tired.
Oh, okay, then keep talking.
You know, I hate when I'm in a bad mood.
What?
Like, I hate myself when I'm in a bad mood. I'm like, ew. Ew, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not built for a bad mood. I'm built for, what's the word?
A happy mood?
No.
Oh.
Is it lollygagging, you know, or like jumping around?
Lollygagging?
That one, Lily.
Okay, Lily.
I'm built for lollygagging.
Okay.
That also sounds wrong, but whatever. That's what I'm built for.
Does
So when
feel
I'm in a
like
bad
you're
mood, I'm
gagging.
like, this ain't right.
Yeah.
This is not how it's supposed to be.
You've had a streak of bad moods.
Stop. That's
Is
not
it me?
true. Oh, actually, it has been both girl dinners. That's
Yeah,
true.
last week
I
time you're
actually
like,
think
I'm in
it's
such a
because
bad
girl
mood.
dinner's at the end of the week, so all the stuff from the week piles up, and then I'm like, what a crazy week.
Okay.
Am I thinking of dilly dally?
Maybe dilly dally.
Yeah, I'm built
Yeah,
for
that makes
dilly
more
dally.
sense. Lollygaggy is more like.
So I kind of have two options. Either one, like vent, or two, delude myself into thinking it doesn't exist. And I think I might go for two. Like, just pretend you're not in a bad mood, and then maybe you're not.
Well, I think you should talk about it at some point.
Oh, yeah. I'll
Like,
do
not
that.
to stream, but.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I love talking to stream. That's actually one of the best ways for me to process my feelings.
Really?
Yeah.
Stream?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
See? It just makes me so happy. Major, thank you for 50 months. Il y a des gars en chien sur Poki.
What's
Attends,
that?
Leila, tu dois m'expliquer c'est quoi en chien? Tu dois m'expliquer ça. So,
Shannon's dog.
yes. So, she said a sentence like, are there guys in dog for Poki? And I was like,
In dog for Pokey.
right,
okay.
no, I actually didn't understand. I mean, I'm sure that's not the exact translation. So I'm like, what do you mean by that?
Are there guys fighting over Pokey maybe?
Or do you mean in the dog house?
Like in the dog house? Or are you into dogs? I'll clear it
means
up.
down
She
bad?
is not interested
In dogs?
in dogs.
I was thinking of getting a dog.
Well, not sexually.
Oh, en chien, il t'aime bien. No, apparently it means like in love with, or like down bad for.
Oh. Are there guys
Oui, et
that are down
honnêtement,
bad?
c'est comme de la pression. Tu sais, c'est même pas mes sentiments, mais c'est comme, oh mon Dieu. Tu
You
sais?
know, my problem, I know plenty of beautiful single women, but I don't know any beautiful single men. I was just on the phone with Taylor. You guys know my old assistant. And I'm on the phone with her, and she cannot find a husband for the life of her, which is crazy. 'Cause she's like gorgeous and put together and works hard and like is so fun. And we can't find her a husband, and I don't know how.
That sentence is so funny.
What?
But there are no beautiful, gorgeous
Single men.
single men.
I tried to, last Stream Rewards, I put Tarek on blast for this.
Oh,
She went over to Tarek, she's like, do you want to get a drink? He's like, yeah. She thinks they're flirting all night.
yeah.
Tarek is oblivious to this.
Yeah.
And so I go up to Tarek, and I'm like, hey, you like my girl? And he goes, what are you talking about? I was like, Taylor. And he goes, what? And I said, she's been hitting on you all night. He goes, no. I go, are you fucking kidding me?
Honestly, that sounds like Tori.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Last night he was at the board game night, and when I tell you, he overcooks shit so hard.
I could not believe.
He's thinking about shit no one else is thinking about.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's dope.
It was
You're
one of
so
those
ahead.
things. I'm
And
like,
sometimes it's like, no, we're here. We're here.
gorgeous girl says, do you want to get a drink? And you see that as like, oh, that's convenient. Like, you don't see that as like, oh, she's clearly hitting on me?
That's so funny though.
It's so funny. I could not believe it. It was so funny. And then like, so then she stops like even trying to like hit on him. 'Cause she's like, he's clearly not interested. And I'm like, yeah. And she gave up, but they could have been married by now. And he
Maybe
would be so lucky.
Aww. That's
Yeah, Taylor's perfect.
But to be honest, I also feel like, oh my God, wait, can I help?
This is it. And then we just put it in the machine. Isn't it kooky?
Wait, guys, you need to see this.
It's just freaking like this. Apparently it's this easy, which I don't trust that it's this easy, but we're gonna do it. It looks like Fruit Loops.
Oh, it does.
We're gonna see.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Which, if this works, we're gonna have so many ice cream parties forever now. What's your thing?
Wait, honestly, I kind of wanted to hand do it.
Oh, you did?
That would be fun.
Well, it wouldn't work.
I know, but wouldn't it be fun?
Well, yeah. What were you gonna say? Sorry, I went on a tangent.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, instructions manual. I'm pretty sure you just push start. Insert trim lid, install transparent lid.
Yep. Yep. Is there not a top?
Power button.
Because otherwise, is it gonna? Oh, there we go. Okay, power. It's on. And then maybe a little play. Should we wait thanks to the 2 months security?
Yeah. Push play. Oh.
It was not on. It's gonna take an hour?
Yeah.
All right, what's next? Pizza.
Yeah.
We making some pizza, y'all. Can I show you something and you can tell me if you think this guy's flirting with me?
Okay. Fun.
Since we're on topic. Okay, you can scroll from here.
Okay.
If you say the name, I'm gonna literally
I won't.
jump
I would
you.
never. I would.
I mean,
that
that's
would be
fair.
crazy.
That would be.
They can't see it, right? Wait, can they see it?
No, but it was very close.
Oh my
The top cam is crazy.
God.
Oh my God,
Oh
Lord.
my terrifying. Oh.
I know there are motherfuckers who are clipping this right now and literally zooming into the pixels. Zooming into the pixels.
It's Tom Cruise.
Someone was like, I was trying to read it. Cut.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, if someone does zoom into the pixels, can you post who you think it is so I know if you actually got it?
And then if you do know who it is, ask them if they are flirting, because then it'll just like...
Oh, that's true. Just so it'll
Then we'll just know.
confirm it,
Okay,
you know?
okay. Let me see. Okay, you're doing the fun take 3 hours to reply to each other. I love that.
I'm not checking IG DMs.
I know, I know.
Macro thinks that 10 months.
I also have no clue who this is, by the way.
Wait.
Aw, sad you.
Mind you, this was a minute ago. This was like a week ago. Oh no, this was 2 weeks ago.
Oh wait, you gave an honest response.
I did. My little pumpkin, what are you looking up? You're so cute.
I would have been the same as you.
Right?
Yeah. Essentially, he invited her
Ah!
to a board game night. And it was gonna be like 10 people, but then it was like 100 people.
No, he invited me to something, and we have never met. And I was like, you know what, this could be fun. And he said that it wouldn't be too many people, so I was like, okay. But then when I RSVP'd, it was like 400 people. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna go. Cause I don't know, I'm not a 400 party kind of gal. So.
Okay, I do think it's not obvious flirting, but I do think it's interest.
Okay.
But I would rather not do a group like that. I would rather do like, can we just grab coffee?
No, literally. But the thing is, I don't want to be the one to ask. Is that terrible? I think sometimes I'll be the one to ask, but in these instances, I don't want to be the one to ask.
Honestly, I wouldn't blame you being the one to ask, because it's kind of like, let's just get it over with, you know?
You mean you wouldn't blame me if I did ask?
Yeah, like it just speeds up the process, and then
I
it
get
lets
what
you know.
you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I know, but
that's the thing about dating.
I feel like I'm rewarding someone for not taking initiative, and I really like people who take initiative.
Okay, that's fair.
I also think some people, I don't know, if you're intimidated by me and I have to ask, I don't know if that's the dynamic I want in a relationship anyways.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah. Yeah. I can get behind that.
Thank you so much.
It just kind of like,
if he
you
was
don't
hot
even need
enough,
to waste...
Poki would ask. Not
No,
true.
that's not how that works.
I'm just not an asking kind of
It's kind of like I'm saying, oh, ask him and it'll save the time, like, of this all, but the
I
truth
feel like
that
we're
saves the time...
starting on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
It would save me time if I just
If
had
he
a man
asked.
act
Yeah.
right from the jump.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what is he gonna expect me to like set up our dates every single time?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know if that's how I would want my courtship to go.
These are valid points.
Thank you so much. I feel like I've come across this instance a couple times though, where a guy seems interested, but he won't just be like, "Let me take you out."
Maybe they're scared of you.
I think that's I think there's. I've been talking to my friends about this recently because Toast told me he thinks I'm intimidating. And I said, what do you mean? I'm 5'3.5". What is there to be intimidated by? I'm the standing girl emoji, like, right? And so then it brought about this consideration of like, okay, let's say I am. Is that something I should work around, or should I just fuck with people who can?
No, I don't think
push
you need to
past
change
that?
anything. That'd be crazy.
The way that almost sounds sarcastic. No, I don't think you should
That's just
ever
my
change
voice.
anything.
No, that's just my
That
voice.
it would be crazy of you to improve yourself.
Yeah, no, I think it's just that you're successful. I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's your personality. I think it's
Okay, that's really
your success.
reassuring.
Yeah, yeah,
That's very reassuring. Actually, yeah, you're kind of right. Like when I read my own messages, I'm like, that does not give intimidation.
No, you're very nice. Yeah.
I do little smiley emojis.
She does a lot of smiley emojis. But it's like...
Wait, someone said, to be fair, most of the guys I've met who are willing to take initiative without getting to know you first are usually fuckboys. That is also unfortunately true.
Yeah.
But there is the rare gem that's the in-between of like, will take initiative and has good intentions. But it is so true that a lot of the people who take a lot of initiative are delusional kooky.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know. I genuinely don't know how people meet people. It's usually like, oh, I have a friend, I'll hook you up with them. But there's just like not, I don't know anyone that would like hit it off at the moment.
Here's the better question. Does it even fucking matter?
What do you mean? You just want to be alone? Has she given up?
The thing is, I am almost unfortunately not alone at all. Like I am just doing fucking 50 things at once. And I actually enjoy it. And so I think I'm just like, if someone cool comes by, girl, guy, friend, not, whatever. It's like thinking about it too much. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Pop the fucking baby balloon thing. Let's go.
Pop the baby balloon
and
thing.
move on. Whatever.
It's just, I just like, because sometimes I'll know people that are single, but like, I'm like, oh, their vibes just don't line up. And it's just like, then that's a waste of everyone's time.
I feel like the dating economy is bad right now.
Yeah, I think so.
There's too much demand for a good man and not enough supply.
I know. It's true.
It's not working. But like in economics, at some point,
it'll level out.
Yes, exactly.
It'll level out.
Something in the market will adjust. And until then,
she's partying.
Yeah, you know?
Okay. Interesting. I almost bought us pizza dough because pizza dough is better if you let it sit overnight. Then I was like, whatever, we'll just do it and it'll be bad. That's what I decided. What? God.
Hey.
I did it.
No, you didn't.
What?
That's not how it works. She literally just shoved it in. My goodness. Look. You cannot touch it when it's going in. Do you understand? You're starting to piss me off, actually. And you know I'm already in a mood.
She's
what the
already
fuck
in a
is up
mood.
with that?
She's gonna slap me. All right, we are making pizza dough, which I'm gonna grab a bowl out of this drawer. Shit, it's not in this drawer.
And you know.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I was gentle with it, Pokey.
But you're touching it when it's going
Okay.
in. That's not how it works.
Okay, watch.
You push it in. See? That was perfect. Now why did it take you 50 tries?
Because that's how I learn, by failure.
I can't just explain you how to do it. You need to fail 50 times after I explain, then you'll...
I'm dyslexic.
What's that got to do with anything?
Great question.
I don't want to be mad at you.
Your Honor, my client's stupid. I'm my client. Okay.
Is it called a soft close? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. I said that.
Ooh. Wait, should we? Sorry, hold on. Someone said, I don't think it's fair for you to write off a guy who may just need a little push.
I do think he's a little afraid. I don't think he's...
What?
I don't think he's right off yet. I don't think he's right off yet. He sent a heart emoji.
Yeah, but like it is almost like odd.
Why? Is
Oh my god.
What?
Yo.
What?
I thought yeah.
Oh my god. It's terrifying every time.
It really is.
It's
I need
so
to stop
scary.
pulling this up. Sorry.
Yeah, I do like deciphering emojis like hieroglyphics.
Jesus.
What could that heart possibly mean?
We do need to move this cam, at least for now. Okay. I'm not opposed to, like, I'm okay with not writing someone off because they need a little push. However, how big of a push?
Yeah, how much is a little?
Yeah. And I also think when it comes to dating, pushing in general is sometimes a little inappropriate. You know?
Dude, I watched a cut video
Like,
last night. It was crazy.
A cup video?
A cut, like that channel, The Cut, where they do like...
The cut.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they were like, we had exes kiss for the first time in a year. I was like,
Why?
guys, why are we doing this?
For what?
It was like painful. Okay,
That reminds me of a show I've been watching too that I want to vent to you about. But sorry, what I was gonna say is, okay, I feel like there are instances where someone could use a little push and it's good. For example, hey, we're doing like a workout challenge together and maybe my friend's being a little lazy and I'm like gonna motivate them.
Yeah.
I'm so that kind of person.
Yeah.
But I don't think I should need to motivate someone to communicate their intentions to me properly or to ask me out in a formal way or anything like that. I just don't think that's an area I don't think that's an area of life where pushing should occur. Or
That's
even,
fair.
for example, I actually think in regards to dating and sexual intimacy, that's not an area someone should be pushed either, right? So pushing is good or bad depending on the context. That's how I perceive it, at least.
I think that's fair.
Thanks.
Because it's like, especially, you know, navigating like all the consent and everything like that. It's like if you like...
All the consent.
Well, because like you're famous, lady. So it's like, imagine, you know, what you don't want someone just replying to you because you're Pokimane. You want them to reply to you because you're a main. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Iman,
like,
but
Iman.
yeah.
It's hard when you say it, Pokimane.
I know. You're dyslexic, so I'm letting that one slide 100%.
I know it's Iman.
100%.
Because it's supposed to be Pokemon. It's a main.
She's like,
I know it.
I promise I know.
I've said it correct
I promise
before.
I know. I promise
Once.
I know.
One time.
Right.
Iman. 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 Uman. Anyway, But yeah. So it's like, you know, you gotta, them. They need to go to you. I agree with you on that one.
Listen, if me and someone are yapping and they sent me a heart emoji.
Yeah.
And I'm being nice back and whatever. If no one asks me out, cool beans. If they don't, also cool beans. Like,
yeah.
Everything's gonna be okay. And can I say something that I think justifies my actions more, especially to you guys? In this industry, you will come across a lot of people who might seem like they're flirting with you, and they won't ask you out because they have a partner.
Yeah.
They're just flirty people.
Yeah.
And so if you get pushy with them, then they're like, whoa, 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 I have a girlfriend. You're like,
how would I know?
literally.
Because some
your
people...
behavior is not giving girlfriend. You know? So.
It's crazy.
Who said Jason the fuck?
Jason the Ween?
I hope not.
Guys, I really hate to break it to you, but Pokey and Jason have been secretly dating for months.
No, not that. What? Ew. No, stop. Oh my God. I thought you were Fuck you clip farming me. I hate you. No, what I was going to say is I thought you guys were insinuating he has a girl and flirts with other girls.
Oh.
And I was like, you guys better not say that about...
Oh no, Jason's single as hell. I would like to make it very clear. Jason does
I would not allow him
give...
to do that. Hex, thanks for 38 months to cutie.
W Clip Farm. You're welcome, Yoxic. You're welcome, Scuba Ryan. You're welcome. Just kidding. It was a joke. It was a yoke.
It was a yoke.
It was a little yoke.
Just a little yokey.
God damn it.
Do you want me to do anything or just...
No, we're waiting for this to cool so we can bloom our yeast in it. Because right now it's too hot for our yeast.
I really don't like that sentence. Bloom our collective yeast.
Yeah, our yeast.
Okay.
Because, did you know,
insist.
if you work in a bakery with really strong yeast, you have to wash your hands before you go to the bathroom. Otherwise, you will give yourself a yeast infection. Dead ass. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
I know.
Being constantly afraid of a yeast infection from the yeast you're cooking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeast is a living organism, and so we put it in sugar water, and it starts eating the sugar, and then it starts farting out bubbles. And that's how you get bubbles in your dough, is the yeast farting.
So you're telling me the yeast has a butthole to fart out of?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's a yeast's butt look like?
I don't know. How's our ice cream looking?
Very pretty, guys.
It just looks
now
the same.
It's pink, but there's a lot of raspberries still.
Yeah. But it's supposed to break them down. We'll see what happens. It says it's negative 17 degrees in there. Schmeep schmoop, I don't know.
Ah, the show I was going to tell you about that you reminded me of with the cut video. Guys, there's this Netflix show where they bring together exes. Where one of the people in the relationship lied and cheated. Right. Even that conceptually, you're like, drama. But you know, reality TV, that's drama. No. That's not the part I find that a little weird. The part I find revolting, they are basically trying to get them to regain trust in one another and potentially date again. It is the weirdest fucking shit ever. I could not get through more than half an episode because I'm like, it almost feels like I'm watching gaslighting happen in real time.
Some reality TV is too dystopian.
Yes, you have a legit therapist who's watching these two people come together again, okay, and the guy or the girl, whoever, will be like, yeah, they call it like a truth moment, okay, where they're like, you need to lay your cards out on the table and be honest. Because sometimes people break up because someone might have caught the other cheating, but they never had a final talk about it, or like closure, or they don't know 100% for sure, whatever.
Yeah.
So they have a truth moment.
Okay.
They get together, one of the people is like, yeah, no, it's true. You know, I started cheating with this girl.
Yeah.
And then the other person will say, how many times? And they'll be like 8 times. And they'll say, did you ever do it here? Did you do this? They start asking for details, right? Thank you for the gifted glitch. They start asking for details, right? And the person is obviously getting upset, whatever, and there's a therapist who's watching this, or some kind of professional.
Okay.
They're watching this and analyzing and breaking down what the partner who got cheated on needs to do in order to regain trust with the person who cheated on them.
And for
And I'm
what?
like, exactly. It makes no sense. It's like you're watching people who might have been like emotionally abused in a relationship, cheated on, whatever, and then the therapist is therapizing the victim, not the one who cheated, so that they can get back together.
Dude, there was that show, I think it was on HBO, it was called Couples Therapy, where quite literally they were just filming couples therapy. And it's like, what?
Oh my.
Yeah, it's so bad.
That's a good way to make it ineffective.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. I just can't, like, it's just, I don't know, man. So did you finish the whole thing? Did anyone get back together or what?
I couldn't finish an episode. I found it too odd.
So there was
Too
was
odd.
one I started that I also didn't finish an episode. It's the one where 5 couples go there. It's not the ultimatum, it's something else. 5 couples go there, and then the girls get separated into a house with 18 singles, and then the guys get separated into a house with 18. It's to see if they'll cheat or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of that.
And it's like, and like all these, is it
Temptation Island?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, they'll be like, yeah, he cheated on me once before, so we're just doing this to see like if he does it again, and if he doesn't, we'll take the next step. And, like,
Again? Sorry.
And it's like,
Again?
how, like, if you were signing yourself up for that show, it's already over. There's
Yep.
no point. I'm like, they cannot be real.
Okay, but then there's a kooky part of me that's like, maybe the 2 people in the relationship are like, well, if we're gonna go through this toxic, shitty relationship anyways,
We might as well get
might
some
as well
clout.
profit.
That's what I think.
In some way.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry for screaming. But you can understand, right? Again? Will he cheat on me again and on reality TV?
yes, 100%.
Do you have
Or
a
if he doesn't do it there,
degrading kink? Is that the word?
he's gonna do it.
Degradation?
He's gonna do it when he gets his new
Public
found,
humiliation kink?
clout from being on the show.
Period.
Everyone that goes on that show, their DM, like any of those shows, their DMs get so full afterwards. It's crazy.
True.
We're just waiting to see if this starts bubbling to make sure our yeast is alive before we do anything. So that's what we.
I think I see
Kinda
some
wait.
farts already.
Yeah. Yeah, yeast does not smell good. It smells like beer, kind of.
No, I was joking because they're farting.
Oh, I get it. Oh yeah, see, they
You're
just started
so
going.
funny. Here, I can turn the
She can.
top down.
She can do it.
This is not in shot whatsoever.
Yeah, they can barely see that.
I feel like I'm playing a video game. Boop. Do you guys see the farts? Probably not.
Shout out yeast farts.
It's very warm.
Yeah, I was nervous I made it too warm, but they are bubbly.
Do you want me to do things?
No, we're
I
fine.
should.
You can do stuff. I know.
Should I make the sauce?
Well, we don't need it yet. I'll have you add this
Okay,
once
but
it's
I
ready,
can
and
make
then I'll
it
have you knead it.
nonetheless. Okay, fine. All right, fine.
I just don't know if I killed our yeast. Oh, I might have.
How did you kill it?
I might have made the water too hot. I thought I cooled it down enough, but
Oh, I didn't know it could die.
yeah, yeast is very funny. It needs to be at a very particular temperature, otherwise it dies. But it did fart a little bit, but it's just not farting as much as it should be. So I think I might have
Aw.
murdered it. Sorry, chat.
Wait, are you sure? Those little things aren't farts?
No, usually they're more bubbly.
Yeah, that makes sense. She murdered the yeast.
I murdered the yeast.
Capital D colon. Should I pour this out?
Murderer. Huh?
Pour it
Yeah, I
out?
would pour it out. I'll just do another. We'll try
Another
again.
one.
We run it
Maybe
back.
don't use this cup because it's very warm.
Well, no, I'll use the ambient water because it
Yeah,
had to,
but the cup is warm.
well, it can't be cold either. Yeah, yeast needs like the temperature of like hot cocoa, like sippable hot cocoa is the best way to describe it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Shall we get into the Wizard Liz drama?
Yeah.
Who in chat knows about it already? Oh, I'm hungry.
Making pizza. Are you getting food? Where'd you go?
My little pumpkin.
This is a cool ass machine.
It's the best purchase I've ever made.
Yeah. Mine was my self-cleaning cat litter box. Whenever anyone asks me, like,
Thanks, Chad.
what's your favorite thing you ever bought? It's that.
Okay, so.
Okay. Wizard Liz.
I need to start you from the beginning.
Okay.
All right. Dude, this is going to be some Olympic level
I'm
drama
thrilled.
explanation.
Okay.
Oh my.
After that, I'll tell you about Taylor Swift's Masters. That's my Olympics.
I need you to stop saying master, because every time I think you're going to say it, I think you're going to say baiting, whatever.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's on you.
No, it's not. It's on us.
Okay.
Okay. So let me start by explaining our characters.
Okay.
We have the Wizard Liz.
Okay. Who is a wizard?
No.
Oh.
She's a girl.
Confusing name then.
She has a YouTube channel.
Okay.
She makes content. You know what? Sorry, let me get my food, then I'll start explaining.
Okay. I've heard horror stories of cats being trapped in them. Mine isn't the big round one. Mine is the, it's a flat one. And you just
Mine
change
too.
the trays.
It's great.
It's awesome. It sounds like Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, Wizard Liz. Sloppy squirrel, thank you. Does it remove the odor too? I don't notice an odor. All right. There we go. We're gonna let this one sit now. Feels like a much happier temperature. It's also not a ton of yeast because it's just pizza dough at the end of the day.
Yeah.
What is that?
Meal prep?
Meal prep.
Yeah. Okay. So, actually, I'm going to take a few bites and I'll explain.
That's fine. Yeah. What's the name of Poki's water machine? It's called Koei. It's really cool. It makes me want to get one, but I simply cannot.
I convinced OTV to get one. And many other friends.
I'll say it, that ice cream machine looks like it's working. Oh, there it goes. See there, that was a successful fart. See that? See how it's so much bigger?
Right, right.
There we go, another one. You just gotta give it a second. Never watch your yeast. It's like watching paint dry.
But don't you want to make sure it's yeasting?
Yeah, but it's better like look away from it. Oh, there it goes. It's being crazy, see?
Oh, it's really yeasting.
Yeah.
It's tooting up a storm.
It's double. Name the yeast. My chat likes to name the yeast. And
Let's
then
do
when
it.
it dies or when I use it, they get really mad.
That's so cute.
Like it's a friend.
It
Very-
is.
It's not a friend. It's not your friend, chat. All right, well, we know our yeast is alive, so we can just...
Oh,
pour it in
really?
there. Yep.
I thought it had to.
No, as long as we know it's alive, we're fine.
Wow.
And then we're going to get in there with our hands, yeah.
I can't wait to explain this, actually. So, So Wizard Liz is a very, very, very popular content creator. She's gorgeous. She talks a lot about self-confidence.
I feel bad for not knowing her now.
She's very popular amongst just women online.
Great.
I hate to make this comparison, but like, she kind of is to a lot of women in a way like what Andrew Tate is to a lot of guys.
Oh.
Not in a toxic way, but in a someone they look up to.
Okay.
And again, just very popular in a certain
like
demo and making content like for a certain kind of person.
Like,
you know?
what's it called? Like motivational content.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And like content about how to live your life, how to achieve more.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But very different in terms of the content.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah. So, actually, yeah, you probably have seen her face, but anyways. Okay. Basically, you can imagine someone whose content is all about being your best self, not letting people waste your time, not staying with someone who mistreats you or cheats on you, finding a man who will provide for you. She talks a lot about relationships. Okay. And how high her standards are in relationships, and in a way that makes you want to heighten your standards as well. So, you know, she's done this for many years, and then about 8 months ago, she announced that she's getting engaged.
Huge, okay, pop-off queen.
Yes.
We're excited about that.
And she got engaged actually to this guy who used to make Fortnite content. Okay. Yeah, I think we did a collab video years ago.
Who?
His name's Landon.
Okay, I don't know.
But he stopped making content a little while back.
Okay.
Yes, so she got engaged to him, and I mean, initially it was really exciting. She talked about how they met, and they met in such a almost like serendipitous way where they had DM'd maybe like 2-3 years prior, and then both got in relationships, both had breakups, and then they met when they were both on layover flights, I believe, in a certain airport. You following?
I don't know how to open this. And then I'm following. Also, our dough's not going to be that good because it's gluten-free. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I know, right?
Weird. Also, you said our dough's already not going to be good because...
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So we're going to have shit dough?
Yeah.
Okay.
But at least we're prepared to have shit dough.
That's so true. It's the expectation that's important.
Yeah. Okay, so... They met on a layover flight.
Yes. Where she was wearing a hat and a mask and eating. Okay. And he somehow recognized her. Okay. He was like, oh, Liz. And she was like, oh, Liz. And blah, blah. They got to talking. And she actually invited him on her trip. And then they hit it off. What? And then, it's a long story. I'll get into the details later. Okay. And then, yeah, they really hit it off. I think he got her a $100,000 ring. That boy was big and pretty. Jeez. Big and pretty. And so, and they would post content together, and he always seemed very sweet. And into some similar things as her. Okay. And also a very, like, let's talk about motivation and manifestation and all these things, you know? All right. So, that all happened, and then... It was going to be awful. About a week ago, she posted a video that was, like, Q&A with my husband. Okay. And I actually watched it the day that it came out. And they just talk about a bunch of aspects of their marriage and their relationship and all of these things. Okay. And then 2 days later, she posts a set of stories on IG saying, hey, I'm a person who is true to my word, and I would never preach something that I don't practice. Okay. I caught Landon talking to a girl on Snapchat and trying to meet up with her. I am ending our marriage. He's in this certain city with my cats, so I'll have to figure out a way to get them. Yada, yada, yada. And then she goes, by the way, I'm 4 months pregnant.
No!
Not the no to the pregnancy.
Sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like they got engaged like literally 3 months into knowing each other. And then I guess she got pregnant like 4 months after that or something. I don't know. I'm not doing the math.
Okay.
Gave up $100,000 ring over a flirt. Are
Girl,
you
that's
saying...
a gift. She could keep the ring.
Yeah, but also are you saying that women should stay with men who cheat as long as they give them luxury gifts?
I don't know if that's what they're saying. That's what I'm saying, but I don't know. Absolutely.
I mean, if they so choose, but she's also not wrong for choosing not to.
Yeah, no.
Is my point.
No. Yeah.
Also, you know, being who she is, I'm sure she can provide for herself.
Yeah.
But anyways, now it went giga viral.
Okay.
Obviously because of who she is.
Yeah.
What she preaches online.
Yeah.
About like having a high value man or having someone who really provides for you, all of these things.
Okay.
And also because of who he is. And also because people started theorizing things based off of the content that they've posted together. Things like, I don't know, people think he like stalked her and tried to be the kind of person that she wanted. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then I mean, once they were married and had a baby and all of
So
these
they
things,
did get
he was like,
married.
So let me explain.
I thought they
so
were just
that's
engaged.
another
Okay.
aspect of what she posted. She said he tried to meet up with this girl. He also called our relationship fake. And here's the thing. After
He said it's just for content?
No, let me explain. Right, that was the initial reaction, but let me explain.
Okay.
After she posted that, and obviously the internet started going kooky beans, Landon also posted his own IG stories.
Okay.
Apologizing?
Okay.
Question mark? Because he was like, I don't have to apologize to the internet. I'm just asking for understanding.
Oh.
You know, I made a mistake, and I think a good man owns up to their mistakes.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, okay, we can get behind that.
And he was saying, I don't think this should have been aired out.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you don't.
Of course you don't, yeah.
And he said, you know, there's a lot of things that you guys don't know, which I'm like, this is not the time to insinuate she's done anything wrong if she hasn't cheated on you.
He's like, let me just get the heat off myself.
Yeah, you know, he was, honestly, he was just yapping.
Okay, he's just yapping. But
then, the day after, mind you, he deleted these IG stories like 3 hours later because he saw no one was really taking his side, but whatever. Yeah. The next day, I cannot believe he would do these two things.
Okay.
One, he screenshotted a DM that someone had sent him, and he responded to it. And the DM said something along the lines of, I can't believe you threw away this beautiful life you could have had with this woman and this baby for something like this. This is not who you want to be, but clearly this is who you are, blah, blah, blah. And then she also said something along the lines of like, I can't believe you'd insinuate a relationship like this is fake when clearly she loves you so much, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He responds to the DM. I don't give a fuck about all the whatever else. But what he says is, the relationship isn't fake, but the marriage was. Right? Which I'm like, weird detail. What did that mean?
Okay.
And that, which, okay, even screenshotting a DM like that and responding to it about a detail that, mind you, isn't the important part, like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But you were cheating. It's kind of an insignificant detail in a way. Yeah. It's significant, but it's not the main thing. But I have more kind of explanation a little bit.
Okay.
He did that. He also deleted that at some point.
Okay.
And then I, again, don't know why he did this.
Okay.
He released the messages between him and the girl he was messaging.
Why? To prove that what?
To be honest, I think he's a little bit in Delulu land, or he thinks that people are going to start taking his side.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she has a massive audience of people who have a very similar mindset to her. And so for him to be able to change their mind, it's going to be very hard.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you can convince your homeboy that you're not that guilty, but you're not going to convince an audience of people who love this person and who agree with this person's morals and rhetoric and everything, right? So it's like you're trying to convince people, and it's just not gonna work, right? Yes, so that's what I was gonna. Okay, let me explain.
Okay.
What I think happened is, I'm pretty sure before she stated that she's Muslim, and in Islam, you can get essentially like religiously married, oftentimes prior to getting married, let's say in like a government way or a celebratory way, and having an actual wedding. So I'm pretty sure they had that kind of marriage, not an official legal marriage. So he was saying it's fake.
Because there's no legal documents.
Yes. But I hate that, because if you agree to do this, it should be real in your eyes because it's real in hers. Do you get what I mean?
That's crazy.
And so I hated that logic, or that he would even say that to someone. Blech.
Weird.
Yes, I agree. Very strange.
So now what? Just everyone hates him?
Yeah.
And poor girl is heartbroken?
And she got a baby on the way.
And she's got a baby on the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks so bad. Because then you're stuck with someone, like, no matter what, he's going to be in her life. Yeah. Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah. That argument
gosh.
is so stupid. Like, you're...
He's also trying to paint her as, like, crazy.
Yeah.
Like saying, like, oh, the marriage is fake, like, she lied about it. And he was just trying to find anything for her to say she's kooky, and that's crazy.
Fucked up situation for real, but you digging in it, airing it out even harder is extra weird. Bro, I'm not bringing any new information to light. I'm discussing something that's already out there and that these people are discussing, and I don't think I've done it in an inappropriate or mean or weird manner, so I don't really think that's valid criticism, but thank you for your thoughts.
Oh, I didn't see what they said.
Oh, they just said it's weird of me to dig into it.
Girl.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gossiping saves lives. I stand by that.
I don't even think I'm gossiping unless I'm, like, saying something weird about it or adding potentially fake information. I'm talking about something that's very public, that these people have commented on.
Yeah. It's all over TikTok.
Also, she kind of said he was the one who made it public when he cheated on her with a fan.
Yeah, with a fan of hers?
Millions of people have heard about it, but you telling it to another 10K people is stupid.
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 Okay, this ice cream machine is living its best life.
No, to be honest, there is maybe some gossip that I could add, but I'm not.
He DM'd you?
I think, no.
Imagine.
I think I know what lines not to cross. And anything like is speculatory a word? Corn thinks.
I think so. Or speculative?
Speculative? I think that's the better word.
I don't know if that's a word.
I think anything speculative would be very weird to add as someone with a pretty substantial platform. So I understand where that is coming from, but I think me repeating things that other people have publicized is fine.
I don't care. I can speculate on things. I'm just a human girl.
So what do you think about it all? Well, to be fair, I wish you'd seen a lot more of the commentary about it online. Honestly, it's tough because some people are like, wow. They're using this as a way to comment on modern day dating in general. And you know, there's
I did it.
Soft close!
Pokey, you have to admit, this drawer is broken.
You're not pushing hard enough. Come on.
Oh, wow. Wait, actually, you just push hard. Wait, I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
I'm tired.
Watch, I'm pushing it hard. Wow. First try.
I've said this 10 times. No one ever listens to me. This reminds
No, I
me
just
of
don't
the
get it.
board game we played last night where I explained to everybody exactly who was Mafia and why. And I said it 7 different times in 7 different ways, and nobody listened to me, and I was right, and everybody voted wrong, and we lost.
Ooh, that's
And Tarek
awkward.
got me voted out.
Well, Tarek's an idiot.
I wouldn't say that, but he sure
I'll
was
say it.
overcooking. He was overcooking for real.
Just kidding. Tarek's on my Roomy Rumble team. That's my teammate for real.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to watch that.
I was last pick.
Oh.
Besides Ellum, but he doesn't count.
Aw, honey.
I know. It was sad.
Aw, honey.
People say I don't play games. Do you
know,
feel that
when
way?
Young invited that to me, I knew it was draft, but I thought maybe there'd be pressure that because we're roomies, I'd have to play with Ellum. So I'm like, I'm okay.
So you sat out just so you didn't have to play with Ellum?
I think that's a funny way to put it, but in reality, I just couldn't commit.
Yeah, that's fair.
But isn't that such a better excuse?
Yeah, I would blame
I
that.
was too scared I would need to play with Ellum, so I said no.
I saw Ellum was in it, and I said, I'm actually out.
Nah.
I do have to give Ellum his flowers for taking the punching bag roll and doing and handling it with grace.
Right. Right.
Because everybody needs a good punching bag.
Anyway, so now the people are saying you should never trust men. What do you think?
Me personally.
Oh wait, you know what's another part of her? Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Another part of the statement she put out.
Uh-huh.
She was explaining he cheated on me. He's in Dallas with my cats. He was texting to meet up with this girl. He also did this while writing a book about me.
What?
A man will get you a 100K ring, put a baby in you, be writing a literal book about you.
He's writing a book about her?
And still cheat is crazy. Damn.
That's crazy.
Damn. Yeah. I'm covering my mic, sorry. Did you guys hear what I said? T, no?
Yeah, writing a whole ass book.
Wait, did you guys hear about the book?
Did you find a,
Yeah, I think
do you know where a knife is? A scissor?
I thought you were asking about SZA. I was like,
Oh,
I
there's
love
a knife.
her. I love SZA. But yes, he was writing a whole book about her.
Is he still gonna come out with the book?
Oh my God, I hate that you said that because I think would.
Yeah. He's
know?
got nothing to lose now.
Yuck. I will not buy it, but I will watch TikToks of
Explaining
someone summarizing
it?
it because at least then the money's not in his pockets.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get behind
yeah.
that.
He was also in the industry though. Ooh, what are you trying to say by that?
He was also in the industry though.
I don't know. But yeah, what do you think? Yeah, what do you think? What's your takeaway from this?
My takeaway is you should never get engaged after 3 months.
I agree.
I think people should be together at least 2 years. Yep.
Yes, I'm so with you. I don't think it's all men are bad, never trust them, use them for money. When I see TikToks of those conclusions, I'm like, maybe you jumping the gun a little bit because one man was kooky or cheated. I don't know if he's kooky. But yes, I think people in general.
Yeah,
You get a good idea of someone's general character in about 2 years.
I also think you have to live together for at least half of that.
Oh, well, they do live together now.
Well, they're engaged.
And you know what's kind of sad? That video where she did like Q&A with my husband.
Oh my God.
Man, people were analyzing the shit out of that, brother.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little armchair psychiatrist.
Oh, yeah. Like, ooh, he said this because this, and he said that because that. And I hate to say it, I agree with some of the takes.
That's so funny. Sometimes they do cook. You're like, damn.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Guys, our ice cream is looking gorgeous.
Yeah,
Wait, this thing might be worth it.
I know.
Whoa.
I'm going to have some barbecues this summer and have some freaking ice cream.
That's so cool.
Do you have a cutting board?
You need so much stuff. Like, just use the marble fucking...
You want me to? I can. Some people get mad because it'll smell like garlic. Someone said your memory is so good. What's your secret? What's your secret?
Me? What makes you think my memory's good?
Because you just recited all that tea that you just watched yesterday.
To be honest, I think my memory, became good because I was a nerd growing up and all I cared about were my grades. And honestly, most education is just memorization.
It's
so
true.
that became a skill I hard focused on. Put all my stats in there. Yeah. I'd say practice makes perfect. Even playing memory games helps.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you learn from your writing class?
Oh, sorry. One other tip. I think the best way to really memorize something is to force yourself to explain it to someone else. That way you digest the information so it's that you understand it as opposed to just memorizing specific aspects of that information.
Yeah, that's fair.
Once you comprehend it, it's just in your brain.
I do hate when, like, I deep dive on something.
Mm-hmm.
Like Action Park. You know Action Park? Okay. Action Park was a water park that opened in New Jersey many, many moons ago. And it was, like, so popular. People loved it. Yeah, you minced that. Many, many moons ago, Action Park existed. And I was, like, obsessed. And I learned everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I, like, forgot everything.
What?
And then I'll get excited about it, like, 5 years later.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll want to, like, learn about it again. But then I forget it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you hyperfixate on something and you get excited and you think it's so interesting, but then you lose it. That happens to me a lot. So you have to, like, re-look it up. And then you'll remember some things, but then you forget other things. No? Like, what's something in high school that you were, like, obsessed with knowing everything about?
League of Legends?
Do you still know everything about it? Well, League doesn't count because it changes so much. Or you do?
Someone said I retain interesting information forever. A little bit
I don't. Really? You do?
A little bit.
I never. I always forget it.
But to be fair, I also think I don't pick up hobbies like that like a lot of people do.
You don't hyperfixate?
I don't have phases with hobbies. And I honestly envy those who do. And I like to be friends with those who do, like Lily.
Yeah.
Because then every week they're like, this is what I was doing this week. And then you get to learn about it, and then they move on. And then you get to learn about the next one without having to actually do it yourself.
Ooh, cut out this nasty part, but we can have that good part. So Action Park, they had like
Wait,
so
you
many crazy
remember.
things. Well, I remember some of it, but one of the things is they had this water slide that had a loop-de-loop in it, which obviously you can't do in a water slide. And so a lot of people
Why
got
not?
injured. Because a loop-de-loop. Like, you go down with your body.
So, you drown?
No, they would, like, they sent a mannequin down it, and
It's
the
been a
mannequin...
while since I played Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, the mannequin came out mangled. Yeah, but then they still sent some people down it.
And how did the people come out?
Mangled, but alive. But, like,
so
lots
scary.
of injuries. And they had this rapids pool that you could kayak down, which is a little bad because in order to get rapids, you have to have, like, you know, electricity and stuff, and mixed with water is not so good, especially when you're not doing it safely. And this guy one time, he flipped in his kayak, and then his foot pulled up one of the cords, and it electrocuted everyone in the pool. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It was crazy.
I don't even really fuck with amusement parks like that, to be honest.
And they had like this swimming pool that you would like jump, like you'd rope swing into. And the water was so cold that multiple people would get like hypothermia shock. Did they die? The main guy died, but no one else died.
Girl, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was crazy. They would call it Class Action Park. I used to be so hyperfixated on it.
That's
I
really
loved it.
funny.
Yeah, it was very unregulated. They would hire like teenagers, and half the time the teenagers would just like be drunk at work.
That sounds like the kind of thing I would watch a documentary about, but then I would really retain it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I watch a lot of documentaries, but I don't remember anything of them, you know?
Really? I don't watch many, and I feel like I retain a
all
lot
of
of
them?
it. For example, the last documentary I watched was about ants. You
What
know
about
how
them?
incredible ants are?
No.
Ants are so amazing that I wish I was an ant. You know, ants as a colony, you know how there's a queen bee,
Yeah?
a queen ant? Well, depending on what phase the colony is at
Uh-huh.
and what they require, do we need more food? Do we need to build the colony walls up or something? They can just decide what gender ants to have.
Wait, what? How?
Yeah, it's not like humans where it's like, might be a boy, might be a girl. They can just pick.
Like they just think about it?
Yes, they manifest the gender of the baby. It's fucking kooky.
Just
Isn't
like,
that
wait, bees do
incredible?
that too?
It's interesting the amount of overlap between bees and ants.
Do a lot of
I find them
bugs
so
do that?
interesting. And you know, there's like food ants that can eat a lot and become really big, and it's so cool. And it's also like, what the fuck is the telepathy they got going on? What's that about?
Yeah.
Manifesting gay son. Just think really hard about it.
That's interesting.
Right? I mean, and to be honest, when you learn something so interesting, it's hard to forget.
Yeah.
But then you do sometimes anyways.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I forget a lot, unfortunately. I also hyperfixated on Playboy. That's something I used to know everything about, and now I kind of don't remember.
Baby, I saw you posted that you want to do a Playboy shoot. I said,
I would love to.
stop.
I think it's fascinating.
How?
Well, it's no longer owned by the sexual harasser. I think I've always had an obsession with things that are beautiful and actually like disgusting and twisted, like Marilyn
Like-
Monroe.
But how is she disgusting and twisted? Or do you mean her
No,
story?
like her life is like so sad.
Well, yes, that's very interesting
Yeah.
to be honest. You know what pisses me off?
Uh-huh.
Guys, did you know, another fun fact, did you know Marilyn Monroe? It was Hugh Hefner, actually. Okay, when she was buried, he bought the plot of land beside her so he could be buried beside her.
Yeah, he's not
And
as
you
bad
wanna,
as, he's not.
you wanna do a shoot for his company?
That's not his company anymore.
But in essence, it is.
No, I
It
think it's so
represents
interesting.
him.
No, I think.
You
it's-
think
I
he's not still
disagree.
profiting from it in some way? I bet you he is.
Yeah, I think he's
Him or-
dead.
No, yes, but his family.
Yeah, but that's not his family's fault.
But still, it's something he created, and I think it furthers his name to be affiliated with it.
I disagree.
That's fine. We can disagree.
Yeah, we can disagree.
Wait, sorry.
But he's not as bad as the one. Well, he's-
Yes, so there's
yeah.
what's worse is there was a guy who bought the plot of land above where she's buried, and then he made them bury him face down, so he's face down on top of her, face up, while she's dead, by the way.
Yeah.
We can't even have consent while we're well, not even consent, but
And
you
his-
know, like
his-
respect.
His wife tried to sell the spot and
Yuck.
like couldn't, and it was like a whole thing. It's horrible.
Yeah, no, guys,
So
it's
gross.
not yuck.
Yeah. Well, it's not land. She's in a like a
It's
it's not a
yeah.
mausoleum. Is that what it's called?
I have no idea what it's called, but you know when they bury people and they almost like slide them into this big wall-looking thing? So there are slots above you
Yeah.
and to your side. The ice cream's done. Exciting.
It's got 3 more minutes.
I
It's
lied.
exciting. Yeah, insane.
I don't know how to cut this. Someone said it's a conspiracy. I will say, I've never been and I haven't dug up the grave, so I do not know. For
Wait,
sure.
I don't think it's conspiracy. His wife confirmed it.
Yeah, I don't think so either because I've heard this many times over the course of many years.
A really sad thing is from the time that Marilyn Monroe's body was found
Mm-hmm.
to the time that it was like
Brought to
the morgue, there's
Yeah.
essentially some missing hours where they assume that men, yeah.
helped her carefully into the ambulance and
Yeah.
helped her get to the morgue. But there was a lot of traffic, so it took them a little while.
Yeah, it's horrifying. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, so that's the thing that I think is the most interesting about Playboy, is Playboy started as just a men's advice magazine. That's how it started. Isn't that crazy? It started as that.
And then the men were like,
well, and
boobies!
Hefner played it off by it being this sexual liberation for women. And a lot of the women...
Right. And that's why he posted covers of women nude sometimes at times when they did not want.
Well, that's what's so interesting, is that...
liberation, but he gets to control it.
Well, a lot of the women bought into it, genuinely. Like, they signed up for it thinking that it is women's liberation.
Love you so much, I feel like you're buying into it a little bit too.
I'm really not. I'm explaining the history of it, but...
Oh, but I mean, in wanting to do it, I feel like you're buying into the idea that it has created through very icky means.
No.
I still respect your choice to want to do that, though.
It doesn't sound like you do. But
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's just hard to be... Well, okay,
I mean,
maybe
Tara
I
Yummy
should
did it.
ask
What do you think of Tara Yummy?
I don't know what she did.
She did a Playboy shoot.
Good for her, but I still feel that way about the idea, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we can disagree.
I
but
guess
the problem
maybe
is you're
I
not
should
even
ask
listening.
you. Yeah, no. Instead of you telling me the bad things about the brand, I guess I'm curious why you want to, or why you would want to affiliate with that thing.
Number one, I never actually will.
Oh, what do you
I
mean?
would never
think
get
you
an opportunity to do.
You so could. They DM female streamers all the time. They did something with Tara Yummy. You're a huge creator. You so could.
I wouldn't. But it's like, to me, it's this fascinating thing. It's the same reason that Holly, who used to be one of Hugh Hefner's like girlfriends, she wanted to get into Playboy because she saw it as these beautiful women, right? She saw it as this goal. It's like looking at Victoria's Secret models and thinking, wow, I want to be that someday. I want to be as beautiful as them, right? And the thing is, a lot of the original Playboy models did believe that. And it did start pseudo like that until it became a nasty, disgusting thing where, like, quite literally Hugh Hefner, like, forced a woman to have sex with a dog. Like, he's a disgusting, horrible person. Yes, like,
Why
genuinely. Because he's disgusting. Because eventually the problem with, like, sex addicts is sex addiction. You slowly get bored of normal sex, and so they start doing insane, fucking horrible shit. Like, I do think Hugh Hefner should rot in hell forever and ever and ever. But there's still this beautiful thing about, like, old Hollywood and everything like that. Like, I still see the original Playboy models as inspirations because they did think that they were owning their sexualization.
Fair.
Yeah.
Because also that was their intention at the time.
Yeah.
Likely when doing those things.
And then it slowly changed over time where then they're not getting paid. They're not getting, they have to sleep with someone to get over. You know what I'm saying?
I so agree.
But I can still look at one chunk of what it represented and see that and be like, wow, what a cool thing to be. Like, the reason you dress up as a Playboy bunny for Halloween isn't because you want to be sexually assaulted. That's not why. You're not being a Playboy bunny for Halloween because you think you acknowledge that and you think like, wow, I condone that behavior. That's not why I do it.
I think finding aspects of the brand interesting, admirable even, or some things that they've done with some of the models, I think that makes total sense. I was just surprised that you would be willing to do a shoot with them and kind of promote that when, honestly, you've said so many negative things about it as well.
It also isn't, like, it's just not that anymore. Like, it simply isn't. It's not that anymore. It's ran by different people. I
agree, maybe day to day it's not that, or its impact now is not that. But I feel like what it represents to some extent is still that.
I disagree. I don't know. I think I'm very, like, I think I am...
What do they do now, actually? I don't even know.
I mean, it's like a clothing brand now, and it's like, it's just like modeling now. And obviously, any modeling industry, so you get into that, there's a lot of horrible things that happen in every corner of, like, let's talk about Victoria's Secret. Let's talk about, you know, even just Coco Chanel. Like, there's just horrible things that happen. So it's like, if you're going to a Chanel show, does that mean that you're also agreeing to...
Actually, maybe I am thinking of it more from the perspective of, like, branding and what it still represents to the average consumer, as opposed to what it actually is or does day to day. Do you get what I mean? Like when people think of Playboy, they probably don't think as much of what they're doing now. So I guess either perspective is fair, like whether you affiliate with a company because they're better or good now, or if it's because of how people perceive it.
Well, I think the general populace sees Playboy and they think sex. I don't think they think assault. I don't think they think money laundering. I don't think they think drugs. I don't think they think abuse. I think they think sex. Which I think
of Hugh Hefner, and then I'm like, to some of the things he's done,
Yeah.
like the dog thing. I'm curious, for most people, like when you hear Playboy, what do you think of? Just sexy magazine? Do sexy magazines even exist now?
Yeah, I mean, you
Like
still have
that ship
Hustler, you
to
still
you?
have Penthouse, you still have...
For me, I used to think of that until I learned all the bad things. So now I really think the bad things. But I also know that everybody consumes different information about different brands. So your perception of it will differ, whether, like, depending on what you know.
I think most people think of Bunny. Like, a lot of people don't know, like, a lot of the gross stuff. And I'm saying that while knowing the gross stuff.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I think probably, like, female demos do more and male demos do less.
Yeah. Which isn't... It's interesting because owning your body and sexualizing your body for yourself is liberating. But the sad thing is like, obviously, it's a double-edged sword because then there's people that are sexualizing your body without your...
But it's being gatekept by someone else as well.
Well, it's
or, like,
not
being
anymore.
Controlled.
Like,
Yes.
Tara
I mean,
Yummy
in the
didn't,
past.
like... You know, she definitely got paid for that shoot. She didn't, like...
Yeah, no, I mean what they've done in the past.
Yeah. But,
Ice cream time?
yes, we could do ice cream, or we can also throw our thing in the oven.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, if you did a shoot, I would still hit the like button.
Well, it's like, you know, like, what's the difference between dressing up as a Playboy bunny and doing a shoot for your own Instagram versus, like, doing it on Playboy Bunny's Instagram and being like, wow, I'm a bunny. You know what I'm saying?
Well, obviously...
Like, how cool, when you've spent all these years, like, there are so many gorgeous fucking women that were just, like, iconic in the 60s for being bunnies and, like, just, like, incredible women that did incredible things for women. And then, sadly, it got disgusting. And it's like, damn, that sucks. Like, and it is men that made it disgusting, but, like, some of those women that are on the first magazines, they were dope. They did dope shit.
I think they are dope, but I feel like the behind the scenes of that might be very different even back then.
Well, it was. I mean, it escalated quickly into horrible things.
Yeah.
But, like, without the platform that it had, it just, like, those women would have never been able to have their voices out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess the difference to me, whether you do it alone or with them, is promoting their brand and company.
I mean, you're still doing it.
Oh, when you say
Yeah.
bunny, I thought you were just saying, like, bunny.
No, you're
Not
like in the
Playboy
Playboy
bunny.
bunny outfit, and you're that for Halloween, and you take a good picture, and you post it on your Instagram.
I think still brand promotion / affiliation. I almost feel like a Playboy bunny, it's derivative of the brand, but it's almost become it's, I wouldn't say more separate, but it's separate enough from, like, fully doing something with them, which is probably also why you think that would be cooler.
Yeah, which, for the record, I'm not defending anything that Playboy's done. I just have always found old Hollywood fascinating.
I agree it is.
And I also think, like, iconic women owning their body is incredible. But also I think it's sad when people get taken advantage of. So there's a lot of nuance to it, which I always talk about nuance, but I don't know. I think the world is too black and white.
That's very true.
I think people see it that way. But
it's very true. It's interesting because I do feel like there's merit and validity in whichever path you would choose. Like, obviously, if we were both offered the same thing, you'd probably be like, you might look into the company now and be like, I like what they're doing now. And so I'll collab with them or what have you. And for me, I might think of the negative things that they've represented in the past. But also, to be fair, I think that's also because I've been forced to to consider things from that perspective, because that's likely the affiliation other people would put onto me too.
Yeah, yeah.
You get what I mean?
That's fair. I think like, sometimes people will see you like, I don't know. The world is really bad at like seeing someone do something and being like, oh, that means they agree with everything.
Yes, I agree.
Like, I made Trisha Paytas a cake, and the amount of people that decided that I agreed with every take Trisha Paytas has ever had ever.
Yeah.
They just decided that. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
I just made a cake.
I think I'm more willing to look... I think I'm more willing to do things like that when it comes to people and collabs. If I feel I know them well enough and I believe in them in a way. I think with brands and companies, I'm just way more reluctant.
Yeah, that's fair.
But to be honest, that's not to say there's probably companies I've done shit with. There's a bunch of behind-the-scenes shit that's terrible that I don't even know about.
It's also like...
So it doesn't necessarily make me a better person. It's just about the lens through which we're making decisions.
It's also like, I post... That story got posted and it was deleted within 2 hours. So that's another thing that you're thinking of. Because because my lovely social media person posted it, and then I was like, wait a second, we need to delete that.
Why? Oh, I thought it was
because of perceptions like yours, where it's like just unnecessary hate, and for what? It's like, I'm not gonna do it. It is a dream.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be. I always want to be seen as something as beautiful as an iconic Playboy bunny.
Which you are.
But that's, you can have that dream. But the problem is how quickly hateful people get about an idea and a concept that you have in your brain is crazy. Like,
yeah, that's fair. But I think if you really believe it, you can stand by it and express yourself in a nuanced way like you did now.
Well, nuance and the internet don't go together. Like,
fair enough.
So.
Fair enough.
Because
even if I disagree, I still respect your choice to do that, especially the manner in which, or like the lens through which you have made or have come to that decision.
Yeah, but you can't explain yourself to everyone. And so it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, I think this,
worth the backlash,
but then once you see it, it's like, dang, that sucks. Like,
I get what you mean.
Something I've always wanted to do doesn't mean I will do it.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, I've always been a person in this industry that's never been seen as, like, sexy. And it'd be cool to be seen as sexy when you are consenting to it.
It's interesting
by doing something like that.
I get what you mean. I think it's interesting because I feel like your female viewers would disagree. But I agree, you don't make content that is so traditionally sexy that people might comment on you in that way. You get what I mean? But I think any girl would be like, oh my god, she looks so sexy.
Yeah, it's like, and you'd be making it for women. You wouldn't be making it for men, But the problem is men will still consume it, and it's like, well, what do you do?
Yep.
What do you do?
The sauce looks so yummy. Strong, empowered woman is kind of a new meta, no? Sure, but I think it's hard to that way in an industry that's male-dominated, just statistically speaking. For example, you know what I find fascinating? The conversation around why Sabrina Carpenter is for the girls and Sydney Sweeney is kind of more for the guys. Yeah, I've seen that. I feel like it's the details and differences like that. Oh, I feel like that's the server booming, but it should be okay. Yeah. I wonder what keeps you from just doing a sexy shoot on your own.
Because I don't want to. It's different. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just different. It's like
you would want to do it in the right circumstances.
As this like dream, as a little girl looking up to these models, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make you feel bad for Sydney Sweeney.
A little bit. Why do you think there's that difference in perception?
In between Sydney and...
Also, let me work. Thank you.
I don't know. Sydney Sweeney sells bath water. She will never be for the girls. That's a crazy sentence to say. You can sell bath water and be for the girls.
That's true.
I also think Sydney is for the girls.
Low-key, I worry that someone on her team was like, this is a good idea and a good paycheck, and she has no idea, like, the the gaming connotations, you know?
Yeah.
She doesn't know the lore. Poor gal.
I don't know. I don't know. Sabrina's music is girly pop music compared to
I
like
also think, sorry, go ahead.
music. I think music just is different than like
Being
movies.
an actress
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
That's so true. Because when you make music, you're conveying certain messages to the listener, versus when you're an actress, there might sometimes be messages in certain movies you make, but I don't think that's a lot of the roles that she's played. And so sometimes being an actress is more about how you're appearing and also the roles in which you're appearing. So I'm sure maybe there are roles she can take that would appeal to women more. But also Sabrina, I feel, goes out of her way to... She talks about sexiness from the perspective of a woman. And sometimes I think that's easier for women to resonate with than to just see sexiness. Is that fair or not is an entirely different question. I also feel like Sydney has received a lot of like unfair or unwanted attention likely from guys.
Well, I don't know. Yeah,
That then
because
just
she has that one movie that was like Anyone But You, and that was.
Is that the rom-com?
That's a
one?
rom-com, so it's like very clearly made for women.
Girl, I didn't watch it.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
Was it?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that
This is
dough's
bad
giving
dough.
gluten-free, which is so
Yeah,
funny.
it's gonna be really sad.
But honestly,
dough.
I think pizza always ends up good.
Hopefully.
I really do think that. How do you want me to slice these?
That's
We'll cut it up more.
That is fine because we're gonna do like a little margarita, but I'm gonna grab some basil for you to slice up now.
Yes, please.
Basil.
Gummy bear,
You're gonna
thank you
chop
for
that
subbing.
up.
Oh yeah, tell me about the movie.
The movie.
Yeah. Anyone But You?
Oh. Yeah, it's it feels like it was written by AI. It's crazy.
It's
a
crazy
really
'cause it
bad
might have
movie.
been.
And I think
Oh, this basil smells so good.
yeah, it does. It got such bad publicity that then people watched it because it was like one of those ones that everyone said it was bad.
Yeah.
And so everyone was like, I want to see how bad it is. And so it actually did really well.
Oh.
Which is crazy. But it literally did so well because it was
People
so
are
bad.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a decent plane movie. I mean, I don't know. It was just so bad. It was so incredibly bad.
What made it bad?
The writing.
The dialogue.
Yeah, the writing and
The storyline.
there was a lot of you could tell when they called action. Like you could see the moment. Like it was like they would start rolling, and then the person would start walking in, and then be like, "Hey, did you
Wait,
hear?"
that's shit editing.
It's
no.
crazy. It's
Ew.
crazy.
Yo, I feel like editing is getting worse and worse by the day.
Maybe because they're using AI.
Ew.
But I did see Lily's edit on her vlog. Did you watch it?
So good.
Oh,
no, but that's what
my
I mean. Like a good
God.
editor makes a world of a difference.
Yeah, it does.
It really, really does.
Guys, this is gonna be rough.
I wish they could. They can't see you doing. So good.
I'm gonna cut off the edges and then it will hopefully get
Yes,
better.
this is sleepover themed, girl. But yeah, for Sydney Sweeney and Sabrina, I do
don't
think
know.
a lot of it also has to just do with the difference between being a girly pop star and being an actress. It's easier to end up being, I guess, for the boys as an actress, but
My hot take is that it's a difference between bra size.
I was gonna say something like that too. I do feel like that's what I was trying to allude to when
So
I said
sad.
some unwanted attention, where it's like just because she looks sexy and her body is a certain way, she gets a certain kind of attention. And unless she went so far out of her way to...
Like the wrestling movie, where then everyone posted how ugly she looks, and it's like, wow, that's so horrible.
Yeah. I think she would have had to go like so out of her way to, is the word disavow that kind of attention? Or, you know, say she doesn't
she'd have to
like
wear a
it, or like...
turtleneck, because...
No. Because the thing is, like, there are sexy women who are for the girls, but they have to, like, make it so explicit or be in a position where men aren't going out of the way to sexualize them, which oftentimes will just depend on your career, your industry, your whatever. Hate to say it, but kind of know what it feels like, because there have been so many times where I'm like, ugh, I want to wear this thing, but my hips or my behind or my whatever, and I mean, those kinds of things, it's not so much in your control.
Yeah, no, it sucks. It's like, I have a friend with bigger boobs, and she can never, like, we can't, like, trade clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can wear really deep cut things, and it's not like, it doesn't seem very sexual.
Yeah, but if she wears
does, it's like, whoa.
the exact same thing, it's perceived very differently.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I think there was this thing at Walmart where, like, two girls were wearing the same exact V-neck, but one of them had bigger boobs and it was against dress code, and the other one it wasn't. And it's like, that's crazy, because you can't show cleavage or something. I don't know if it was Walmart or Target or one of those, but it was like crazy. It was like, oh my God. All right, this is our pizza dough. It looks awful because it's gluten-free. So just know we know. We know.
I think it'll be okay.
And then all we're going to do is just put some sauce on that.
Oh.
You actually don't need that much sauce on pizza. This is just garlic, tomato sauce,
that looks
salt,
so
pepper.
yummy.
We'll see. We're nervous.
Yummy.
AI
I'm not
pizza dough.
nervous.
No. We did it by hand. And we cut the cheese by hand.
Ice cream a little AI though, sorry.
Ice cream is a
But
little
I think
AI.
it'll be yummy.
Yeah.
It's a good AI program.
Is ChatGPT still the best AI program, or is there like something hidden in
I
secret?
think it depends what for.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think they excel at different things.
It's crazy. Crazy that there's like little hidden secret things. Oh, Gemini. Grok.
Ooh, DeepSeek is...
What's DeepSeek?
It's the latest one.
What is it?
And apparently it's really, really, really good. I feel like it's an LLM out of China. Is that correct, Chat?
Does it just do the same things as ChatGPT or what?
Kind of. I don't know exactly how it's better than others. Yeah, it's out of China, so you know it's real good.
Yeah, okay. And then you're just going to place your cheese wherever. It's a little margarita pizza, so it doesn't need to be completely covered, you know. Just go. Pizza's really easy to make.
So true.
Surprisingly. And you can just buy
it'll
dough.
almost always turn out at least a 7 out of 10, which is great.
Oh, we'll see.
No, I'm sure.
I'm not feeling confident about ours today, but it's
Do
the
not
dough's
fret.
fault.
So you've been no gluten, but dairy okay?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just like less.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
all my coffee I do.
Yeah.
Soy now, but
Ow.
thank you for the prime.
What do you guys prefer DeepSeek for as opposed to other AIs? Does it have certain strengths more than others? Pokey, I saw you going to Open Sauce. Yes, I have not mentioned this yet. I'm going to be at Open Sauce.
Where's
and
Open
I'll be there
Sauce?
with
San Francisco?
Lily. Yes, you're correct. I think Let's coming. You should come. I think I'll be there with Lily and Michael too. And Broden and whoever else comes with us.
I will not go because I'd have to fly.
Why? We could drive.
People always say that, but then they never want to drive back. Exactly.
Oh, that's true. That's true. How about a train?
Do they have good trains?
Yo, you should train up there.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Is there a good train, Chat?
Sure.
When is Open Sauce?
Open Sauce, I believe, is July 17th-ish. July 17th-ish. Emphasis on the ish.
Can even do some full guys. Pretty looking pizza. Look at that.
18 to 20. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll have to ask Hassan. He knows all about trains.
Does he?
I think he's a poser train lover.
Oh, does he just say he really likes trains?
Yeah, but I don't think he actually knows much about them.
Do you know that guy who really likes trains and he uses the camera?
Yeah, that guy's sick.
Love him.
That guy, we need to be more like that guy.
That guy made you what?
I said everyone needs to be more like that guy.
I agree, he's a cutie. Who just likes his hobbies and wants to buy them.
Okay, we're gonna put this in the oven.
Yep.
We're not using a pizza stone, so we're already doing it the wrong way. But just know I know that we're doing it the wrong way.
Did you preheat it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oven
Thank
is
you.
paused. What? It said the door was open.
Do you want me to move this out of the way?
Wait, it's mad at us. It paused for some reason.
Cutting board out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it good? 1 second. I might have to... The oven wasn't preheating because I left it ajar.
Yes, I'm so sorry it does that
Like
sometimes.
a bozo I did. No, I can't tell. I'm just making sure it's going to work. Okay, we're going to wait for it to get to its temperature and then... But, in the meantime, we can try our ice cream. Very exciting.
Ice cream!
There we go.
We birthed it together.
Yes, yes, yes. Pokey, can you slide me some cheese?
Actually, the whole cutting board of it's over there.
Here you go. There's a cheese.
How do we take it out?
Take the lid off, and then there's like a little handle.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cute.
We made ice cream.
And then if you want it to be not...
And all we had to do was mix stuff together.
Yeah, if you want it to be not soft serve, you just put it in your freezer overnight, and then it's scoopable like normal ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just make it more cold. Oop.
So all ice cream starts as soft serve.
Starts what?
Starts as soft serve.
Yeah.
And then it gets frozen more. Did you see JoJo Siwa's like now publicly dating that guy? Like seen at the airport like kissing and cuddling and...
Okay, that's different than are they publicly dating? I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Are they like, we are together?
I don't know.
Girl.
I don't know. But they are kissing. They are cuddling.
Chat, anybody got the tea?
Kissing platonically. Yeah.
Wait, I thought she was gay. I think she thought that too.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready?
Ice cream time.
It's going to have frozen
I like how soft
chunks
it is.
of raspberry in it.
I really like that. Mmm.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
That's crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Okay. Guys, save up your money. You have to buy the ice cream machine.
I hate to say it.
Unfortunate.
It's very good. It only took an hour. And I didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah, we just threw everything in there.
She's allowed to change her mind. That's true. I think that sounded more
That's...
intense than I intended. Literally, I was saying, no, I think she thought so too.
Yeah.
Like the viewer was confused, but human beings themselves can be confused too. You know? Yum. Yum. I mean, she could be bi. I don't like speculating about people's sexualities because it's...
I think she said she's queer, not lesbian. But then someone said
Whoever you pull up with... Ooh. I feel like, just so much can change even over someone's lifetime. That trying to keep up with how someone else feels in terms of their attraction towards other human beings, to me feels like such, respectfully, a waste of time. That's why I don't understand people who are homophobic, transphobic. The only phobia I'll say is okay is that of spiders. Those shits are weird.
Don't tell Maya that.
You like that. I'm so sorry, Maya. Love you though. But
She loves spiders.
being worried about how someone else is living their life in ways that don't impact you whatsoever, waste of your life. Waste of time.
The only thing I'm mad about
Yes.
is how old the guy is.
How old is he? I don't know. I actually don't know anything about this. Aside from the girlfriend and all that stuff.
JoJo's 21 and he's 33. That's weird to me.
Right. I feel like if I talk shit, I should be off camera because then it's less clippable.
Yeah.
And maybe I can put on a different voice so you don't know who's saying these opinions.
33 is old? No. 33 isn't old. That age gap is weird. Because 21 is, your frontal lobe has not developed.
Yum. That's an unfortunate age gap. I like that wording.
Like, even 35 to 25, I'd be like, that's fine.
Way more understandable than
Yeah.
33, you said? 33, 21?
32 and 22. I don't know.
Are we sure they're not just friends?
Make out.
Friends that kiss. Not a crazy concept. This is really, really good.
Yeah, I gotta stop eating it though. Yum. Okay, last bite.
The frontal lobe development thing doesn't stop at 25. The funding for this study did. It keeps on going. Tell us more. Yum.
Yummy. That's good.
Very.
Ice cream machine worth it. The pizza's not in the oven yet because it's preheating.
But don't worry, guys. It'll
It will
get
be
in
soon.
there.
Okay, one more bite for real. Jason's performing with Jackson Wang tomorrow. Is he actually?
I think so.
Is Jackson performing here or is Jason flying somewhere?
Head in the clouds.
Oh,
I'll be at Head in the Clouds tomorrow.
surprise.
Surprise.
Are you
I
performing?
don't be telling nobody nothing. No.
Oh,
Unless.
nice.
Bring me out, Jackson Wang. I can sing.
Poki's singing debut?
Yeah. Well is a different question, but I can sing.
Everyone can. You can twerk.
How would
Get
you
Poki
know
on stage
that?
and twerk. You always brag about it.
Oh.
You've also done it on
My
stage. You've done it on stream a few times, and then you go.
Not
oops.
actually.
Uh-huh.
No, I just wobble left to right. That's different than twerking.
And then you say, oops.
Oop. Oop. That's really different than, like, twerking on stream.
Yeah. That would be crazy if you busted out just twerking one day.
That'd be kind of fun.
You could.
I would do it if Meg the Sign was ever on my stream. I would
Meg,
need
you
to.
here?
I would need to.
Yeah, who is that? What's it called?
Head in the Clouds?
Head in the Clouds?
G-Dragon, 21. I actually don't know the full lineup. Jackson Wang.
She was at DreamCon?
I
Yeah,
saw
why
she
didn't you go
was
to DreamCon?
I just didn't really feel like going to a convention. Especially flying for one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just felt like a lot to do. What about you? Why didn't you go?
Well, I don't fly.
Oh, true.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Do you have a Tupperware to freeze this in?
Take it home.
I can't. It'll melt by the time I get there.
Know, it really will.
You gotta invite friends over and be like, look, I made ice cream.
That's actually very cute. Ooh, I feel like this is the one that held our spaghetti.
Yay!
Yay. Let me get something.
You can also, if you don't, I like chunks of fruit, so that's why I left the fruit whole, but you can just boil and mash your fruit and then add it. It came with this cute little scooper. Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, the chunks of fruit are actually really yummy. I think it adds to it, and it gives like a homemade, natural vibe.
The only thing that would maybe make this better is adding toffee to it. Because then you get that nice crunchy. But now I have all these little scoops. How often do you have people over?
Like twice a week.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty often actually.
Yeah,
well, recently I've been a lot more social. Don't know why. It's been nice. But then I'm a little less productive, so I think in June I'm gonna lock in.
Oh, what do you need to be productive on? Any pokey leaks?
No, I don't like to leak. I like to work in silence. And then if things happen, I'm like, nice. And if they don't, I don't need to tell anyone that it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've started being so protective over my ideas, almost like an egg I'm incubating.
I used to do that.
I'm sitting on the idea like this.
But then I changed my mind because I noticed if you vocalize it and then if someone else comes up with the idea, then they'll be like, oh, that was Cutie's idea.
Not always. There have been instances where I'll say something to someone and then they do it. And they probably forgot it was my idea.
Yeah, they just think it was incepted.
Yes. I think that's way more common than people giving you credit, no?
Well, I don't care for credit because this is the thing. I'll be honest, maybe this is a little cocky. If someone steals my idea, I'll just do it better anyway.
I mean, yeah, but for me, I just want to focus more on doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Than anything else.
You're like, I just want to get it freaking done.
Literally.
I get it. I get it.
It's at 263.
Okay.
Guys, have there been a lot of Fs or tech issues?
I think twice so far.
Like lagging and stuff like that? Whoa. Sorry, I was just admiring.
Do you get good internet at your house?
I should. I wonder if it's a... Well, no, OBS has had no issues. So it must be an
I've had
IRL...
issues with OBS too, actually.
No, but do you see that there are dropped frames on OBS usually?
No?
Like when you have issues?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine has no dropped frames, so I'm wondering if it's an IRL server issue.
Sometimes
You know
those servers like overload. What's cool is more people are using the servers too.
Yes, but then I think that's what's making them
But then,
bad.
yeah, but then it's bad for us. It's like
Splitting
cool because more people found it.
Yeah. But then not great because there's problems. I do see it fluctuate a little. Oh gosh, did we just go pixeling? What if I close the server? Okay, I'm gonna try closing it and maybe that'll fix it.
Like close it and reopen it?
Because I don't think it needs to be open.
Oh.
I don't think. Let us know if there's any lagging from here to the end of the stream. It should be okay. Oh, did it happen again?
One in chat when you hear this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay, tell us from here on out if there are pixel issues. Yeah? You know, I've been thinking about something.
What?
There's no good games out right now.
Did you play Expedition 33?
No, I heard about it though, but it just didn't catch my eye.
But it's French. It's supposed to be your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm not a gamer, as they say.
It's still glitching. Okay. Let me see what I can cook.
Unlucky. Best game in decades, really? They said it's not bad.
Yeah, but you know.
Just drives you crazy.
It really does.
What drives you more crazy? Tech issues or
issues.
That's just it?
Sorry, what else?
I was going to say, or like not having like a idea of what you're streaming. You know how sometimes you just go live and you're like, frick.
Tech issues.
Just tech issues.
I can go live and talk for 10 hours.
Oh, what about mod issues? Do you have mod issues?
Tech issues. I can moderate for myself. If a problem is out of my hands, I want to die. I'm a control freak.
That
also,
sucks.
I wanted to apologize if what I said earlier bothered you, if I sounded judgmental of your opinion on Playboy. I would totally, like, I really do think, oh my God, I keep wanting to just sit here. I would support whatever you choose to do, and I very much trust your judgment and opinion. I think I was very much looking at it from the perspective of a PR perspective.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I think
But I never wanted to sound judgy to you personally.
No.
I don't care for you so much. Well,
I think that's the interesting thing, is I know you and I would have a conversation. I know you'd be like, girl, what are you doing? You know? And I'd that's why when
even if you were like, well, girl, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I saw when Tara Yummy did it, a lot of people were like, Tara, do you know what this company stands for? And it's like,
I didn't even see that.
I saw it, and I was like, that's not what they stand for now, you know, but I understand the perception.
Yeah.
And so I understand why immediately I think you were being protective. I don't think you were being judgmental. I think you were like, oh, no. No. What are you thinking? What are you crazy? Like, no. Like, I don't see it as judgmental. I see it as like, girl, you're going to sign yourself up for whatever. But it's like, that's where that's why I said when I saw it, I realized how it's like, again, like, it's not like my social media person did that without me saying it. Like, I did say, I was like, oh, I've always had a dream collab with Playboy, like, put whatever.
Yes.
And then as soon as I read it, I was like, people will see dream collab as in I'm doing it collab. But, like, I can still have a dream of it and not actually do it.
Oh, okay.
But it would be cool to do it, but then not do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought you were basically saying, dream collab like I would like to do it. And honestly, I was thinking, girl, they're in a lot of people's DMs. I'm sure they see that, they'll be in yours too.
No.
So.
But yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's like so achievable. I was like, oh, she's going to post this and she's going to do it.
No.
Which I didn't even, actually didn't think much of it at the time. Just during our conversation, I guess.
But no, you don't have to worry. I don't think you're being judgmental. I think you're being protective.
Thanks, man. Hey, don't wash anything.
I know, but it drives me crazy because I like to clean as I go. And then you're like, don't touch anything. And I'm like, wait, Doug.
It gives me so much anxiety when someone's in my house and cleans anything. I don't know why. Can you therapize it out of me?
Because you just want them to have fun, maybe? I just like...
Do people feel good cleaning sometimes?
I do.
Wait, sorry. I feel good cleaning my own stuff, but do people enjoy cleaning other people's stuff sometimes?
Yeah, I would prefer to clean out your closet than my closet, you know? It's like more fun.
You know, in a way, I can imagine that too, but it still makes me uncomfortable when someone does it.
Why are we effing? I'm pissed. She's sending a freaking strongly worded letter. She's freaking pissed off. She says, I pay freaking $500 a month for this freaking server. What the freak? Yeah, I get satisfaction cleaning. Like, dude, if we did like a room swap day, I could clean someone's room like nobody's business, but my room, I'm like, I can't do it.
I would feel that way about any parts of my house except for my room and closet, because I feel like when I clean those, like I need to clean them so I know where everything is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I used to be that way. My poor assistants, I love them dearly, and they've seen every inch of my life. But I used to be that way. Like I was like, I gotta put everything away. I gotta organize everything and whatever. But Nora, my old assistant, one time I just told her, I was like, you gotta reorganize the closet. You just I'm never gonna get to it. It's crazy, whatever. And
did it work well?
She set the whole thing up. It's perfect. Everything was labeled. And now my current assistant Trisha follows her system, but it was such a good system. She did a great job. But she did have to touch all of my underwear, and I think about that sometimes.
Aww,
and I feel bad about it.
Cute. I think
Trisha
I need that
does
too.
You need someone to just do your closet?
Yeah, my closet. I mean, I feel like I can do that, but first I need to take out all the stuff that I don't want.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Assistant touches your underwear? She would be, I was going to say so lucky, but it's actually not lucky. It's unlucky. I feel bad.
Chat's so cute. Now they're like, your phone on the cam. I know, honeys. Don't worry. It's just tech chats.
It's just you
it's
guys.
It's just tech chat.
Hopefully she doesn't sniff. She would not sniff it, you weirdos. I don't think anyone would hire an assistant that sniffs their underwear.
That's the thing, you don't know they could be doing the sniffing behind your back.
She is in a loving relationship.
That doesn't mean she's not a panty sniffer.
Trisha, I don't think you're a panty sniffer.
I don't think she is either. I'm just saying that's not what that means.
I don't think you sniff panties.
I mean, I'm
my
just
panties
saying.
Are gross.
Like anybody could.
She had to.
Hypothetically.
Because do you have normal underwear and then period underwear?
Yeah, but they're literal period underwear.
Oh, like period underwear.
Period
no,
underwear.
I have like my ugly.
No, if anything has a stain, I eat that shit.
Oh, I have granny panties for when you're on your period, and then I have like normal underwear.
I have those underwear too, but never stained. Though I don't think it's bad because I understand the concept of having even stained underwear just for your period. You know? Yeah.
They said, I think the server just reset.
I think Nico's probably resetting it.
Go, Nico. Go, Nico. Is your birthday?
Thank you. Thank you for 75.
Go, Nico. Boy dinner when? So rude.
Crazy question.
Oh, yeah. He just reset it. Thanks, Nico.
Bruh. Did you be gaming much?
No. Not at all. When I go home today, I'm going to reorganize a room, and then I'll probably just craft. And if I want to do some arts and crafts. Is the pizza ready? I will see.
Does period underwear work? I'm scared to try. Works for me. I love it. I also think it's nice to add almost like in your rotation of whatever you want to use when you're on your period. It's a great tool in that regard.
Just an option? Oh, it's cooking,
yeah, just an option. And maybe for some days or some nights or some moments. You don't have to wear it the whole time.
Do you want to... Here, I'm going to be vulnerable. Do you guys want me to be vulnerable? I'm going to tell you a crazy-ass story.
Funny. Always.
My poor assistant had to do the worst thing for me recently. It's not that worse. It's not that bad.
Oh, I have a crazy story like that too.
Really?
Yeah.
So, the other day... I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you guys might expose me. Deco grand opening. I'm on my period.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing my cute little dress.
So
and
lucky.
I got cute little white ruffle shorts underneath it. And I'm like living my best life on my period. And sometimes your periods are like not that bad. And then sometimes they're so bad. And you're like, what is happening? Like, why is...
It can depend even on the month you're having.
Why is everything coming out of me?
Period, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like...
You shot yourself before?
No, I didn't. Well, yes, but not during this.
When?
Like... Chat, when was the last time I shit myself?
Chat, when was the last time I shit myself? That's an
insane
sentence. Insane sentence.
I think it was like 2 months ago.
I watched Emily have this exact conversation yesterday about sharding with Agent.
I didn't shart.
And he's like, when was the last time? And she said, a year ago, plus or minus 6 months. So like 6 months ago. And she was trying to get him to say when was the last time he sharted. And he was like, I don't do that.
Listen,
anyway, sorry.
I've had to increase my fiber intake because my cholesterol's high.
Yeah, but why is you shitting yourself?
Because I got stuck in traffic. I got stuck and I had like an IBS moment. And I was like, oh my God. And then I had to shit after Fear and I didn't want to shit at Hassan's house.
Why not? I would shit in Hassan's house.
I did not want to. They're all boys, then you walk out and if it's stinky, they'll be like, ew,
but doesn't
you're
he have like
gross
7 bathrooms?
No.
Upstairs or something.
I know. Sad thing to admit is Hassan doesn't actually have 7 bathrooms.
Really? Just so how? I don't know how many. Yeah.
So then I drove home, but it's LA, and so I think it's gonna be like 45 minutes, and then it's like an hour and a half driving home, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna shit myself. There's no public restrooms, and so then I'm like holding it in. I get to my house, and the door code had changed. Our security door code had changed, and I couldn't get into the house. So I'm like spam calling Yingling, and I shit myself. Because you're like so close to the bathroom, and
so
you like you made it all the way home, and you're like,
and you know how getting closer to the bathroom makes you want to go.
Your brain is like ready. It's like, okay, we've done it. And then so I'm outside and I'm like calling Yingling. I'm calling Ludwig. I'm like, what's the fucking door code? I can't get in the house. And then I shit myself. It was freaking horrible.
Aww, it's okay, honey.
It happens.
You're still so sexy to me.
Thanks. But I was on my period.
Yes.
And I'm at Deco Deco.
Yeah.
And I freaking bled through my freaking shorts.
Oh, happens all the time.
And I'm like,
so
during the grand opening of Deco Deco, so I go to Trisha, my lovely assistant, and I was like, this is so embarrassing. Can you go get me some underwear? Because I will say what, you guys will be like, Cutie, how are you bleeding through your fucking shorts?
That's not that weird.
I don't know, because I had a tampon and a pad. Because it was day 1, so you never know. I was prepared for you never know.
This way or that way?
I don't know, everywhere way. Isn't that crazy? There was so much blood. I never have that much blood ever.
It leaked through your pad too?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
It was I don't know what happened. I just lost all my blood.
Damn.
I know. I've never had that happen ever. But it was like day 1. That's why I did the period. That's why I did the pad under the tampon anyway. Because I was like, oh, it's day 1. You never know.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
Forrest Tukey, thanks for the 64 months.
Sometimes you just bleed so much.
No, actually. I also feel like I might be insane. But I sometimes feel like when you're more active on your period, you bleed more.
Yeah, no, I thought that too. Yeah.
When you're like walking around, your body's moving, it's moving down there too.
It's like getting everything out of you.
Yep.
And it's like, oh.
It's like, gotta go.
Yeah, it all came out. It was like, what the heck? It was crazy.
Thanks for the 4 months.
The actual grand opening? Yeah.
Sugoi, can you please not sound like a 12-year-old boy? Because people are going to think that I'm 12-year-old boy modded and not a mother of 17. Okay?
I freaking hate periods.
Stop talking about this. She's so funny, but like people will so misunderstand.
Yeah, girl dinners for the girls. We're talking about periods.
Good gosh.
I'm
so pissed we have to go through that.
True.
I hate period cramps memes. Brycel, thanks for subbing. Welcome. Have you ever talked to a doctor about pelvic floor dysfunction?
No, just because you heard one period story doesn't mean I have pelvic floor
Everybody
dysfunction.
at home, Kegel right now. Kegel right now. And now.
It's kind of hard to focus.
Sammy, thanks for 37 months. Welcome back.
I'm doing it. That's funny.
I'm doing it.
Oh yeah, did you see the Phase Boys are in the old OTV house?
Insane. It really is, and it really goes to show like there's only so many houses in LA that make sense for content creators.
That many people.
Double it up.
Dude, crazy.
Also, you know what else is even crazier to me?
Huh.
I'm like, did they just not have tenants for the last year?
I don't think so.
Damn.
I know.
But that also means they must make so much.
Oh yeah.
To cover those months where they make nothing.
I mean, yeah, I know the rent of that place. It's insane. Respectfully. Our
Guys,
pizza's
I
almost done.
tried to tech check a little bit. I feel like... Oh, no, wait. Actually, it's okay. I feel like next time I will use an Ethernet cable because we are on Wi-Fi right now, and if that fixes it, then that was probably the issue. But I'm not 100% sure. But I'll do that next time. Boys, are you Kegling right now? Can boys Kegel?
I think so.
Boys, can you Kegel?
I think because when they're peeing, they can like. I held my invisible penis.
Like I usually do.
Yeah. When they're peeing, they can stop their pee, and that's a Kegel.
Guys, are you Kegling? Yes, and it helps you last longer in bed. Congrats.
Do a Kegel-a-thon. I'm not right now.
Kegel-a-thon.
Oh, it's a different muscle to stop pee in men? Oh, really? Yeah, that's a secret as a woman. If you need to get more Kegels in, just stop your pee. Like when you're
Stop
peeing.
it, start again. Stop
Yeah,
it, start
exactly.
again. Stop it, start again. Stop it, start again. You
I'm gonna
know,
go try that. Good luck.
when, I don't know exactly at what age, but at some age, I found out that men don't have to wipe when they pee, and I got very upset.
Yeah.
I feel like there's already so many injustices.
Well,
Why that one too?
I also think they should dab. Because the tip is still wet. It just is. And they just like, they're just like, we do? We should. I think you should. Yeah, I do dab. See? But like some people don't dab.
I think a lot of guys do. I think most guys don't wipe, they shake.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if that's the way to do it. And the thing is,
I learned to do it this year.
The
it's
thing
a
is, no
lifesaver.
matter what people say, like I can't say anything. I've never tried. I have no experience in this field whatsoever.
I would love to go pee with a penis. It's awesome.
I love how much easier it would be like if I was in a forest or in some kind of circumstances where, right? Because right now, me peeing, like it's a whole ordeal.
Yeah, it's awful.
It really is. Do you have to wipe very like particularly?
No. What do you mean by that?
What are you, like a one and done?
When I pee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I make sure I'm real clean and dry. I even bidet sometimes just for the fun of it.
Well, bidet makes sense.
I'm so sorry about the bitrate issues. I really have no idea what it is. We never had this issue before.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Are we back? And
Okay.
all good? Were you timing this?
No.
Whatever. Eyeball it. Wait, it looks incredible.
I know, it's looking good.
Guys, this pizza looks
Our crust is so sad, but
bomb. It looks bomb.
but I honestly might pull it now, even if the crust is a little underdone. But the crust might be underdone because I accidentally left the oven open.
That's okay.
Yeah, so, you know, it's not the worst thing, but.
Why we got 3 different sizes of pizza stuff?
I don't know. Homemade pizza, what do you think?
Looks good. Do you want to eat it out of the pan?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Well, either works.
That works. Wow.
It actually looks so good. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Let me get us plates.
Our crust looks really sad.
Cutie, you cook a lot when we do these. Next time, I'm not going to let you hyper-fixate on the cooking. I'm going to force you to make me do more of it.
Okay. We'll do a week where you only cook. I'm not allowed to touch anything.
Yes. Okay, chat, remember, next time, you're making me do all of it.
Okay.
And then at the end, I want you to taste test it and, like, be brutally honest.
And then I'll give you a pop quiz.
Give me a score.
Ooh,
and
okay.
a pop quiz, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that. And then you wear a chef hat, but I either don't or I wear something that like the assistants wear.
A sous chef?
A sous chef, one of those. So that, you know, you're the senpai. I'm just learning.
All right, we need like a little
Yes, chef.
spatula.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, this'll do. This'll do.
Yes, chef.
Okay.
Yes, chef.
Keep in mind this is gluten-free crust, everybody, so we're not too impressed by it, but.
Ow.
Cute little pizza slice.
You know what? I would be a good judge, a good guest judge on Master Baker.
Would you? You've never done it, right?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Well, I'll hold you to that. It's gonna be like a week here in freaking Europe or something. You go to Europe a lot.
I don't want.
Ooh, it just came out of the oven. It does look really good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That's why I burned myself.
Okay, honestly,
Yeah, honestly, I think it's hard for crust to be really bad because even cauliflower pizza.
it's way more dense and chewy because it's gluten-free. Because that's the annoying thing about gluten is it is just dense because it doesn't really get bubbles. But yeah, I could get behind this. I think you're right. I think pizza is just a 7.
Right? Always minimum 7. It can go to a 10 for sure. I think it might look undercooked, guys, just
'Cause it's gluten-free.
Gluten-free crust.
It's gluten-free, so it's more of
But
like a
it's not.
biscuit. Like, I can't show you guys, but it's like a biscuit. And it's just dense.
Also, to be honest, the undercooked vibe's kind of yummy with dough. Is that crazy? That's yummy.
Yeah.
Great job, cutie. Great job, cutie.
Gluten can brown. It's that the
Takes
oven.
a while?
I left the oven open, and so the cheese started melting sooner than the. It's fine. I don't care to explain myself sometimes.
Pizza with a fork because it's hot. And if I cut it up into little bits, it'll cool quicker because there's more surface area for the little bit. But it would be hot to hold. Duh.
It's not vegan.
It's vegan.
Besides the cheese.
Wait, so the cheese is vegan?
No.
Oh, you mean it's vegan besides
Yeah.
the cheese? Silly me.
Mmm.
Mmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Very. Did you
This
make the
might
dough by
be-
hand? She sure did.
This might be our second best girl dinner.
Girl dinner?
Yeah.
I would say second yummiest.
Because our yummiest was obviously the Kiki's.
Yeah.
That was just
I was
yummy.
going to say the first, yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Reminder for new SNS.
Reminder for cat. New sweet and sour every Saturday.
SNS.
Yeah, it's the Leslie episode. We love Leslie.
Yippee.
It was really fun.
Good.
I did Yippee once or twice.
Ice cream for dinner, pizza for dessert. Yeah, we did do it the other way around, but
Whatever's ready first, I'll eat.
yeah.
How about you take the pizza at least? I'll keep the ice cream for sure.
Okay, I can take the pizza.
Yay!
That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy. Well, chat, did you have fun today?
I had fun with you.
I had fun with you.
I'm in a better mood.
Do you think it's because sometimes when you stream, if you're in a bad mood, you can fake it till you make it, and then you're in a better mood?
I also think streaming makes me feel productive. I like to talk to people, you and the people out there. Makes me feel better.
Double whammy.
Mm-hmm. Still quite hot, but very good.
Yeah, it's really
like
hot.
it's so hot I'm burning myself
Yeah.
because I want to eat it
My
so
tongue,
bad.
I burnt my tongue.
You want an ice cube or anything?
I'm gonna get a cuppa.
Okay.
A cup of water.
Guys, I hate to say it.
What?
The gluten-free crust is kind of good.
Oh my god, she's crazy.
Like, if you know what I mean when I say a little undercooked dough is kind of yummy, like it's soft and chewy.
It's chewier because it's gluten-free.
I love the chewy vibe.
Yeah.
Mm. We won the league. Poki, tu veux dire le PSG? Félicitations! Yay! Mais on savait déjà qu'ils allaient faire ça, non? How many calories do you think each slice is?
I have no clue. That's one thing I'm so bad at.
Same.
I've got no clue when it comes to calories.
I also think it's really hard because the same kind of thing can have such varying caloric values.
Mm-hmm.
The same like block of cheese or whatever, depending on how it's made. That's very good though. Probably around 200 is a pretty decent guess. Yeah. And the problem with that is I could probably eat the whole thing.
Yeah. No, you could. That's the annoying thing about pizza. Pizza's like never ending.
Mm-hmm.
It's like chips and salsa for me. Like I could just keep going.
Yep. I feel that.
So bad. But good.
We did it.
Another girl dinner in the freaking books. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Did you enjoy it? Tell us right now.
The minute you all say no, we'll just quit.
Yep.
We'll throw the towel in.
I love doing girl dinner with you. It's fun.
Yippee!
What do you want to do next time? What would make it even more enjoyable for you?
Yeah, chat, what do you want us to cook?
I'm asking you. I care more about
Me.
you than them. I still care about them though.
Thank you, S4.
Thanks for the 5 gifted. Bless your heart. This was my favorite episode. That's fucking cute.
Tacos? You just want us to... We could do Taco Tuesday on a Saturday. And we could have very offensive outfits.
Slay. Not the offensive outfits, just the tacos.
Oh.
Baklava could be fun. Ramen. But I want to do something with a theme. Hey, let's go back.
To
Oh,
TV
by the
ones?
way,
I was thinking that in the car, actually.
All my House of CB dresses arrived for when we need them. But prior to us doing that, I think we should do a dress-up one like Kiki's. But what would be a good... What is a food we can make that relates to a show or an anime or something?
We could do Shrek and make a bloomin' onion. We could do Harry Potter, but...
I would love to do Harry Potter. But what do they eat in Harry Potter?
Butterbeer. I know, as soon as I said
something
that,
else?
I was like,
something
I don't
else?
know.
What else do they be eating?
Why can't I think of anything? Pumpkin pasties?
Well, listen,
Chocolate frogs?
I think Harry
Cauldron
Potter
cakes?
would be so
It's
cute.
only desserts.
I've always wanted to do a Hermione cosplay.
Cake.
I'm so sorry, guys.
We could do Matilda
My gym
and make the
grandmother.
chocolate cake.
Yeah?
Everyone keeps saying shepherd's pie, but that's not like I need a show. A lot of you are saying shepherd's pie. Krabby Patties, we
That's
could
funny.
do SpongeBob and...
You know what? I'll send you a list.
I think we have a list. We just have to look at it.
That's true. We
have
have
a list.
several lists, actually.
Yeah.
We got a lot of lists. Let's do a cosplay one.
We'll do a movie one next time, yeah.
Yippee! Thank you, guys. We're going to go hang out like
Bye,
the
guys.
besties we are.
Tummy hurts from all that ice cream, I won't lie to you.
You're going to feel better. It's all going to be okay.
Get that off of my tummy.
Me when anyone touches my stomach, too.
What the hell is wrong with her?
All right, thank you guys so much. Make sure to follow our Twitch channels. We'll see you in the next one. Sorry I didn't post this week. As you saw, I just wasn't in the mood.
We were being lazy.
Yeah,
It's
but
a lazy
next
week.
week, we're gonna have next week or next time we do this, hopefully next week or the week after, we will have a fun idea and we will share it elsewhere. All right?
And if you guys think of something, tag us on Twitter.
Oh, please do.
But I think we have a list. I have a list. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Take care.